10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy opening day to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace. Call me the Ace. Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Hopefully you guys have had yourselves a great day. We are back. The 2025 New York Yankees season starts today. The chase for 28 has officially been commenced. Let's go. I'm excited. I know you guys are too. Let's go. And of course, as soon as the stream starts, I messed up my chat. That's hilarious. Let's see. We'll just bring it back up. I had to touch something. Ace, you touched something, then all of a sudden, chat went right away. Yep. It's gone for right now. I'm gonna have to try to figure it out as the stream goes on. But I do appreciate all you guys for popping back in here. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. I do year-round New York Yankees play-by-play. Also, mixing the movie content as well. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe as we are on the road to 2K. That's really gonna bother me. I gotta figure out how to fix this. Of course, you know, you had to touch something, Ace. You couldn't just leave it alone, huh? How do I get it back? But shout outs to everybody in the building. I do have it on my phone. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Real Bill says, let's go Yankees. First Ace, he is the first person in the building. What's up, man? First person for the 2025 season. Savius in the house says, what's up? What up, Ace? All right, here we go. That's right, we're here. My nephew Dre is in the house, says opening day. Yep, that's right, kid. Let's fucking go. Opening day is in full effect. Brandon McDaniel says, Chyeaaa, what up, dude? Thanks for popping in. Erica says, if you don't got it, the Yankees, what are you doing? Absolutely. Big Blue Wrecking Crew is in the building, says, let's fucking go Yankees. Sweets is in the building. Fathom says hi. Chuck is in the building, says, let's go. That's right. Let's go New York Yankees. Paul is in the house. Hey, everyone. I say Volpe and Wells get a hit home runs today. Gotcha. I'm looking at it on my phone. I'm gonna have to bring up a chat somewhere else. Jacob is in the house. Antonio's in the building, says new season for the New York Yankees and Ace Man. Let's go. Jacob says, yo, Ace, Guardians, baby. Well, good luck to your Guardians, man. Good luck to your Guardians. Nosebleed is in this building, says, happy opening day. That it is, man. It is such a good time. It is. I say this all the time. Opening day. People say Christmas is, but I think opening day is the best time of the year. Rocket Chair Yankees in the house says, let's go Yankees. My guy, have you seen that with T is in the building. T says, did I hear someone say we are back? That's right, baby. We're back like we never left. The Ace Avenue, year 3, calling our New York Yankees. Let's go. We just hit our 2-year anniversary not too long ago. And I appreciate all you guys that have come in and support yours truly. You guys are absolutely incredible. Okay, I think I might know how to bring it back. But just give me a second. Kerm is in the building, says chase for 28, round 16. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. But I'm gonna get back to the rest of the comments. Shout outs to everybody. Size of a Beetlebug. Norma's in the house. And my guy NFE from the Strike Zone is in the building. Make sure you guys go check out my guy NFE. I did shout out Paula. Mark, thank you guys for popping in. Everybody, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We get to 50 likes. I will gift away a membership. Kerm said, sorry he had to. Nah, I get it. To the victor go to spoils. The Dodgers have been dancing on our graves all season. We're kind of used to it by now. But I am excited to call the 2025 New York Yankees season. Glad to be back in front of you guys. Baseball is truly my first love when it comes to all major sports. The New York Yankees are my first love as well. You guys are one of my first loves as well, and I appreciate all you guys. A new year full of new possibilities. Now, we know how the 2024 season ended. We know how the offseason went. But now, here and now, at 3 o'clock, in about 18 minutes, it's a brand new season full of brand new possibilities. And I'm just blessed to be here. First and foremost, thank God for you guys. Thank God for this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly appreciate all you guys. And I mean that. I think I might be able to log back in this way. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just so happy to be here, guys. I'm so excited to be back calling this game, calling the team that I love with you guys. I don't know what I did, how I messed up my chat. That's crazy. Because it was like right here, and I just had to touch something and mess that whole thing up. But yep, the 2025 season is in full effect. Theo's in the building. Theo, long time no see. My guy Frank G from Geek Spot News and the island of Revelancy. Did I say that correctly? I think I nailed it this time. Is in the building as well. T says he checked out his first video of the channel. It was March 9th of 2023. So this is his second year anniversary month. Well, that's what's up, T. Congratulations to you. I had a good time with T and my guy Frank yesterday as we were yeah, let me see. I'm gonna move this to the side right here because I want to be able to see the chat. Thank you guys, like I said, for coming on yesterday. It was such a good time popping on with you guys. Theo does say Chyeaaa. Thank you, Theo. Size of Beetlebug says also it's freezing in New York today. What's the temperature like? I know my guy Hector's over there around Yankee Stadium, so yeah. Also, for those that do know, the game is on ESPN, so of course the game today is going to be a little delayed because it's on ESPN and not MLB TV. But it will be on MLB TV on Saturday, which I will be calling that game. Sean says 12 years, 650 million should get it done. Hey, we're not worried about that, man. Oh, you talking about to get Kyle Tucker in the offseason? Yeah, we'll worry about we got plenty. We got all year long to talk about the offseason. We're here for Yankee opening day. I'm going to need everybody to let me know down in the comment section. Who's getting that first New York Yankee hit today? I'm going to say Austin Wells is going to start things off. My boy Jason Custodio is in the building, says, let's go. What up, man? Make sure you subscribe to Jason's channel as well. I'm going to be having him come on a couple times this year. Look forward to working more with you, brother. Got to meet you last year, man. You're a great dude, man. And I'm glad that you're back on the Yankee space, and I can't wait to work more with you. A couple people saying Belly, Judge. Okay. T says, we will get you right eventually, Ace. Dude, I just had to touch something. I got too excited. Nah, what actually had happened was I had my I had a poll up. Obviously, you guys can see the poll. I was trying to close out the poll because it came in a weird spot, and then it just cut off my whole chat. But yeah, I got way too excited. Sean says, I have a gut feeling the Martian's gonna be a stud. Yeah, I hope so, man. From your mouth to God's ears. I'm right there with you. All right, so we got a couple people saying, my boy Jacob Petruzzi's in the building, the best mod in the game. Appreciate you. Terry, my lady's in the house, says, hey, Ace, and let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
All right, so Jacob thinks Bellinger's getting that first hit. Beetlebug says Wells. Kerm says Judge. Theo says Belly. Nosebleed says Wells leadoff home run. Sean says Bellinger. My guy T says Judge. Rocking Chair says I think they're gonna throw a fat pitch to Wells to start. He does like to be aggressive on those first pitches. Jason says Judge is getting that first hit. Nasty Nestor, baby. We're facing Nestor on Saturday, so that should be fun to see Nestor Cortez back in the Bronx. But we are about 14 minutes away from start time. This offseason, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This offseason dragged. It really did. This offseason dragged really hard. But I'm just glad that we're back, man. The games count. And you know, spring training is over, and now it counts. Everybody has the same record. Let's go. I really want to get that chat back. It's bothering me. Let's see. I got the activity feed up right there. Nope. Still can't do it. Crazy work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with it. I'm gonna have to get it back. Like I said, I don't know why. Nope, that's not gonna do it. That actually put the past scoreboard up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just deal with it. Ace, you fucked it up. You're gonna have to live with the repercussions. Jacob says my boy Belly homer today. Okay, Bellinger's getting that home run. Rocket Chair Yankee says, I think a lot of balls are leaving the yard today. Hey, yo. We'll see what happens. Beetlebug says it dragged because the pivot happened very early. Yeah, I said that. I had said that earlier. The Yankees made, because if you think about it, right, the season was over late October. November kind of took a month off. November. December, early December is when we found out about the He Who Shall Not Be Named going over to the other side of the city. And then the Yankees did pivot rather quickly. So it was, you know, you're absolutely right, Beetlebug. It was early in the year that the Yankees made moves. And then it kind of dragged because I think the entire offseason kind of dragged because no major moves outside of a couple of Scott Boras clients got held up a little bit late, just like what happened last year with them. But yeah, the Yankees made all their moves earlier. If it would have been the reverse, right? If the Yankees didn't make moves early on and then made all their moves at the same time, then I think we'd feel a lot different. And that's what I was trying to tell Yankee fans as I was live streaming. I was like, because I know it feels like we didn't make any moves, but we actually did. Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Devin Williams, Fernando Cruz. You know, we made a lot of moves this offseason, but you're absolutely right. You hit the nail on the head because it was all done in the beginning of the offseason. it felt like nothing happened the last month and a half of the season. Then we had a spring training from hell because, we know what happened in spring training. Our guys are dropping left and right. And, I'm just glad that spring training is over. No good news ever comes out of spring training. No good news. Anytime you hear breaking news, spring training Yankees, I'm like, who the hell's hurt now? So, Zach Attack, thanks for popping in. Says, let's go Yankees. Appreciate you, Zach. Thanks for popping in. Jason says Peraza made the roster. This is bro's last chance. He also changed his number. So we do got a couple of slight, news. I think it's hilarious. Ben Rice, for those that don't know, Ben Rice is now rocking number 22. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's right, Benny. Rock that number 22. He's going to be the last best 22 we've had since Harrison Bader. I'm skipping over who. Monty says, Chyeaaa opening day with Ace. Go Yankees. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'll be adding a lot of things as the year goes on, messing with some settings as well. We are kickstarting the year on OBS. If it glitches out a little bit, like I said, we're just going to rock with it because I am not going back to StreamYard. I really am not. Size of a Beetlebug says it was a good offseason. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, absolutely. I still give it a B+, A- offseason, all things considered. Like, the injuries and not, with John, and obviously we got some good news with Giancarlo Stanton saying that the PRP injections are taken very well. We don't know exactly what that means, but hopefully we'll see him back at some point this season, as we are about 9 minutes away from opening day. He who shall not be named looks ugly in orange. Yes, Voldemort. We'll call him Voldemort from this point on. For those that are Harry Potter fans, definitely. So yeah, back to Jason's point. This is Peraza's last chance, in my opinion. He's rocking a new number, rocking number 18. I actually think 18 looks a lot better than what he had before. He had 91 before, so 18 looks a lot better. Hopefully that number does him justice. All right, so we're gonna go over the lineup real quick for the New York Yankees. We got Carlos Rodon on the bump. I was on Hector from Uptown Sports Channel earlier today with talking with him and the lovely Grace Monroe, talking about we need a good year from Carlos Rodon. We needed him to step up exponentially. We know what happened with Garrett Cole. We know what happened with Luis Hill. Clark Schmidt is currently on the IL. Don't expect him to be on there long. He's not injured. They're just using that IL stint to kind of ramp him up a little bit more. But Carlos Rodon, as of right now, is our number 2. He's getting to start on opening day, but don't get it twisted. He is our number 2. Last year, inflated ERA, 16 wins. That ERA I would have loved to have come down from last year. But I think coming into year 2 from him after his first year of dealing with back issues, I thought he had a solid year. Get that ERA down a little bit, and we're good to go. But we know Carlos Rodon is a guy that can give us a lot of energy. And, the bearded Carlos Rodon is back. The Yankees dropped the beard policy. So we're going to see a whole bunch of new players because guess what? When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you play good. Everybody knows that. So let's go. I'm excited for this year. So Rodon is on the bump for us. He went 16-9 last year with a 3.96 ERA. ERA in the 3 is not bad. I think that title was messed up. I could have swore it was in 4. But the lineup for our New York Yankees, we got Austin Wells. We'll be leading things off playing catcher, followed by the captain, the reigning AL MVP. Going to be saying that all year long. Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, the newly acquired Cody Bellinger. I got to find drops for Bellinger and Goldschmidt. So if anybody has any suggestions outside of Austin Powers, I would love to have it. Paul Goldschmidt will be right behind him, batting cleanup at first base. Jazz Chisholm Jr., a full year of Jazz. Boone got booed. Did he? It's not on yet. The game's not on yet, so I have no idea. But Jason says Boone got booed. Are you talking about now, or how the hell is we got our first bots of the season? First bots of the season are in. I don't know how they came in with subscriber only mode. Like, what the hell? They stepping up their game today. Let me remove these bots real quick. The bots out here subscribing to the channel and just dropping whatever. That's crazy. So back to the lineup. Jazz Chisholm, a full year of Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second base, taking over for the, you know, we know what Glaber was. Yeah, we know y'all if y'all subscribe to the channel, you guys know I got no love lost for Glaber Torres. Hope he does well over there, but he's not long Yankee, so I don't care. Jason Dominguez getting his first opening day start for New York Yankees. Expect a big season from him. A lot of pressure on that kid, but I think he can rise to the occasion. My guy, Anthony Volpe at shortstop. Ben Rice, rocking number 22, is DHing, and Oswaldo Cabrera is rounding things off. So the opening day lineup is in full effect. Let's go. Real Bird, thanks for popping in. Opening day, go Yankees, go to Ace. Appreciate you. Sean says, Wells is swell. Also, Sean, I saw that you were on Ken's channel, man. Very nice to be able to put a name to a face, because I know you're a big supporter of not just me, but a lot of Yankee content creators. So it's good to actually see what you look like. And yeah, man, good job. Nosebleed section says pregame is showing the intros. Got you. Well, I'm on ESPN, so I'm watching the game on ESPN, and they're showing SportsCenter right now. So realistically, like, I know a lot of the Yankee games aren't blacked out, which is great, but starting on opening day on ESPN for the Yankees is kind of annoying as shit. So Nosebleed said it's on. Yes, yeah. As of right now, I am on ESPN through the YouTube TV. So like I said, it's gonna be a little bit behind, but you know, we're gonna rock with it. Val, thanks for popping in. Says, let's go 2025 New York Yankees. That's right. Skyline says, hey everyone, what's up? Once the game gets going, oh my gosh, can we? How the hell? That's crazy. Another bot is in the building. How are they getting in here? Hold on, I gotta make sure I time out these bots so that way they don't annoy you guys. Val says she'll pick Belly for a home run. Okay. Hey, him in Yankee Stadium with that short right field porch, he might be able to get himself a couple home runs. Delulu's in the building, says, let's go Yankees, my guy. Thank you for popping in. Says, wishing you and your channel the best in 2025. Back at you, buddy. Back at you, baby. Like, I look forward to having you on a couple times a year as well. I know I think you're calling the game as well, so make sure you guys check out my guy, Delulu. Appreciate you, man. Skyline says the bots are being let in by Dodger fans. Yeah, right. They continue to just try to walk on our graves, right? So we got about 2 minutes until at least the gameplay starts. Let me make sure game day is up yet. But make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We get to 50 likes, I will gift away a membership. The monthly member giveaways will be returning this month. The bot is Joe Kelly. Yeah, right. All right, so game day is up. Let me go ahead and put the scoreboard up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the game day up. All right, we're good to go. So when it starts, that's what you guys will see. Sean says it's awesome to interact with fellow Yankee fans. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's why I started this channel, man. I love my Yankees. We all do. All right. Let's see. It is, well, we got 1 minute until at least the gameplay gets on ESPN. But like I said, guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely incredible. We are almost at 50 likes. Can we get to 50 before first pitch? Hit that like button. Tell a friend to subscribe to the Ace Avenue. CY says, what up, Ace? Here from Valhalla. Okay, thank you. Thank you for popping in. And also, thank you to my guy, Valhalla. Shout outs to the Berserkers and the B homies. Valhalla, you know, will always have a special place over here on the Ace Avenue, as last year he helped us cross over that 1,000 threshold. And since then, we've been up since then. And now we're on the road to 2K. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 2,000. Chyeaaa. Theo, thank you for being a member for 7 months, says, what's your general outlook on this season? I think this Yankee team is going to be young. It's going to be energetic. It's going to be feisty. Now, don't get it twisted. You know how baseball is, right? Baseball is a sport, regardless of team, right? Regardless of team, that has a bunch of ups and downs. Every team has high highs and low lows. We know what happened last year. We got off to such a hot start. And then when the weather got hot, the Yankees cooled down, you know? There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And I'm talking to you, Theo. There's going to be a lot of fans that are going to get frustrated with the team, especially with all the injuries going on, and guys are going to have to step up. But ultimately, my prediction for the Yankees, I got us at about 90 wins. I had us at about 97 before Cole and, you know, Giancarlo Stanton went down, Luis Hill went down. But I got us at about 90 wins, winning the AL East. And when we get to the playoffs, we got to see what's going to happen. You also have to keep in mind, this Yankee team that we're currently looking at right now is not going to be the Yankee team that is finished at the end of the year. If it is, bad job by the organization. Keep in mind, we will be getting pieces like Luis Hill back in a couple months. Hopefully, knock on wood, that we get pieces like Giancarlo Stanton back. But the Yankees are going to have a very aggressive trade deadline like we haven't seen in previous years. Oh my gosh, these bots are on one today. I want to make sure after I time them out that you guys don't see them in the chat anymore, but the bots are in full effect. Ken, thank you for gifting away a membership. Size of a beetle bug is the recipient of that membership. You now have access to all these interactive emojis. I will be adding more as the season goes on. I got to take off the Alex. Actually, that was never really intended for, that dog emoji was never really intended for Alex Verdugo. That was just because the Yankees were dogs. Sean says, opening day is officially here. Ken, thank you also for popping in. Appreciate you. Beetlebug says, this channel is the best. Love the play-by-play. I can't watch the games every inning like I used to. Love the live play-by-play. Appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate that. Also, I did place my bet. I saw my boy Son is in the building. Barry, I don't know if you, did you place any bets? Because I did. I placed my opening day bets. And you guys know what I'm going to tell you every time you come in here. The best bet in baseball is the innings bet, especially on opening day. Take the tie outcome. Easy money. Take the tie outcome. Sean says, I appreciate all y'all content creators, and we appreciate you, man. And we appreciate you. Thank you, Sean, for dropping all those emojis. Become a member of the Ace Avenue down below. The best $2.99 you will ever spend. I promise you. Barry says, nah, he's a poker guy. Okay, well, you know. Wow, ESPN's graphics already kind of messing up. It's early for everybody. That graphics is kind of glitching already. We got Joe Girardi in the building. You also miss Bob Miller and Joe Morgan. And this is going to be the first year without John Sterling. In my lifetime, at least. In my Yankee fandom, the first year without John Sterling. It feels weird. And we are one subscriber away from 1850. Hold on, I got to turn this on. Skyline says he's predicting a leadoff home run for the Yankees. And Antonio says, let's get crazy. Let's go. Ace is the best season. I appreciate that. Thank you. Chase for 28, baby. But like I said, since the first game is on YouTube TV, I might be a little behind. Because YouTube TV is behind. But we got 26 in the house. We are at 44 likes. Can we get 6 more likes before the start of first pitch? Before the start of this baseball game. We get 4 more likes and we get 6 more likes and I will gift away a membership. That was when you look forward to ESPN broadcasting games. Yeah. I mean, I don't listen to the game anyway. Like when you're like right here, you see my headphone in, I'm listening to the stream to make sure everything is going well. I don't listen to the broadcast. I don't want anything to kind of sway my opinions on anything. OG, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? T says, I think they are gearing up to lay fiber down in my neighborhood. Oh, so you're getting that fiber optic cable. Welcome to the 2025. Welcome to the 21st century, T. They are gearing y'all up. Also, my aunt today for the first time used Cash App, and I couldn't be more proud. My 60-year-old aunt finally got into the 21st century and used Cash App. I almost fell out of my chair. Like, you know how it is with older people in technology, but she used it. She was like, can you DoorDash me some lunch? I know you're busy today, but can you DoorDash me some lunch? And I'll Cash App you. And I said, Cash App? I had to call, like, what you know about Cash App? And she did it. I didn't even have to really give her any instructions. I sent her my Cash App tag, and she sent me the money. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Sean says, back in the 90s and early 2000s. D-Rod says, what's Cash App? Hey, I'll tell you what Cash App is. I'll drop my Cash App to you, D-Rod, and you test it out. These bots are insane today. They are. That's the 5th bot that I had to block. D-Ross says, what's up, Ace? It's a good day for a ball game. That's right. Take me out to the ball game. 5 likes away from 50. Bot strike again. Yeah, right? But I do want to make sure that when I delete them, you guys don't see their comments anymore, right? Because on my end, it shows that it's deleted, but I just want to make sure that you guys aren't seeing them. Andrew, thanks for popping in. Says, what up, Ace? Happy opening day. Happy opening day to you too, man. Dev is in the building. What up, Ace and everybody? If you guys are just popping in, smash that like before first pitch. That's right, Sean. Rest in peace to George Foreman. And also, the Yankees are doing a ceremony today for the loss of Brett Gardner's son. Rest in peace to him, and my thoughts and prayers go out to the Gardner family. You know, it's never something that you ever want to have to deal with, but you know, my thoughts and prayers go out to them. And shout outs to the Yankees for you know, celebrating the life of Brett Gardner's child. Sean Val says, yes, should have opening day like it always does. Yeah, right. It just feels weird that ESPN has it. Don't see them again. Okay, so once I delete it, you don't see it. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. But we're gonna lose them. It's on subscriber mode. We're gonna lose some subscribers once the bots go. Andrew says he got time to the game starts. The game's about to get started here shortly. David says he's not late. You're never late here on the Ace Avenue. You are just in time. I appreciate you guys for just popping in here at all. Jet fan, welcome back. Yo, Ace, ready for opening day? I'm here, baby. I'm here. Not missing the opening day. It may rain, sleet, snow. The stream may mess up. The heavens may shake. The ground may move. But one thing's for certain, I'm going to be right here calling our New York Yankees, baby. Your Dodgers game, Ace? Oh, yeah. Well, you're on the West Coast, right? Oh, well, you personally, not the, I know the Dodgers are on the West Coast, obviously, but you personally, you're on the West Coast, right? Yeah, Dodgers don't play until late, but I got what you were saying. And also, doesn't it feel weird to not have games at 1 o'clock on opening day? 3 o'clock, smack dead in the middle of the day. But I know a lot of you guys are just getting off work, so just to, you know, Works perfectly. As they're showing, it is a beautiful day in Yankee Stadium. Yankees are set to take the field for the first time in the 2025 season. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are too. Let's go, Yankees.
And here we go.
I've waited all offseason for this moment right here. Let's go. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. 2 more likes from 50, and I'll gift away a membership. To get to 50 likes before even first pitch would be crazy. Nosebleed, thank you for dropping those emojis. If you haven't done so already, put down in the comment section who is getting that first Yankee hit. Opening day 2025. Beetlebug says, guess what? 6th inning is over. Let's go. Well, the 5th inning is over. Yeah, that's a day of the past, man. It's a new season, new possibilities. You know, a new day is in front of us. As the Yankees take the field, Aaron Judge is in right field, back in the judges' chambers, right where he belongs, baby. Number 99, as Yankee Stadium is on their feet. That's got to be what it sounds like in Yankee Stadium. It's got to be a raucous crowd out there. John and Angels World, what's up? Aaron Judge hits a home run today for sure. That would be nice. Could you imagine Aaron Judge Aaron Judge, first at bat, going yard on what that would do for the crowd? The lineup for the Brewers: Chyeaaa, Yelich, Contreras, Hoskins, Frelick, Ortiz, Mitchell, Capra, and Terrain. Well, single Judge home run is what Sean says. David says, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
And I will be adding brand new drops as the year goes on. Like I said, I am definitely looking for drops for Cody Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt that are not Austin Powers, because I already have one for Austin Wells. Val says she has to take her sister to the airport at 4, but she can watch for a little bit of the game and listen to the car radio. I appreciate that, Val. Thank you. And I hope your sister has a safe flight wherever she's going. And you're a good sister for driving her to the airport. Bearded Carlos Rodon is on the bump. Look at Carlos. First season, New York Yankees rocking the beards. To all the ladies out there, I got to ask you, who has the best beard on the Yankees? Gentlemen, feel free to answer as well. I'm not here to judge. But, ladies, let me know who you rocking with the beard. And we are still 2 likes away. Can we get 2 more likes before first pitch? First pitch is about to get underway. Rodon is on the bump. The belly of the beast. I would have to look that up. But that's not bad. That's not bad, Sean. You can use Sterling's call for belly. I like to make things music here, though. I like to incorporate some music stuff on here, though. All right. First pitch is underway in the 2025 season. Swing and a miss. 0-1. All right, so it's not that far behind. It's not as far. YouTube TV is not as far behind as I thought it would be. I'm about a pitch behind, so that's great. We got the mustache power. The 0-1 from Rodon. Inside corner called strike 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Rodon looking for his first strikeout of the 2025 season. The 0-2. Batter calls time. Shout out to the Yankees for honoring Brett Gardner's son. Absolutely, Andrew. I said the same thing. Like, for honoring the life of Brett Gardner's son. You never want to, have to bury your child. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And you're out of there. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You can't ask for a better start than that from Carlos Rodon. Literally can't ask for a better start. Here's Christian Yelich. Well, sets up on the outside corner. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Rodon's beard, 1K. That's right. That's right. This is bearded Rodon. We're in uncharted territory here, guys. We have no idea what he's capable of. Here's the 1-0. The pitch is hit on the ground. Jazz is there. First time. Jazz has trouble with it, but stays with it and gets the out at first. So we got to see Jazz's first play at second base. I'm going to tell you this. It just feels so good. As Jazz did have some trouble with that, but it just feels so good that when the balls hit to the right side, to not have to hold your breath because Gleyber Torres is over there. What a good play. So 2 quick outs. 5 pitches, 2 outs for the New York Yankees. Here's Willie Contreras. As Jazz does his little ball in to the bleacher creatures. The best fans in baseball, New York Yankees, and the bleacher creatures. First pitch to Contreras, misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes. I do believe the Yankees are the first game to start today, right? D-Rod, thanks for popping in. The 1-0, he was already here, ball outside. D-Rod says, you think Torres was making that play? No way. No, I don't think he was. He was booting that shit. Or Jazz bobbled it. Gleyber would have bobbled it and dropped it and then threw it into the stands. The 2-0 to Contreras. The pitch right there for a strike. 2-1. Taking all the way. That was a good pitch. That was a great pitch by Rodon. A good hitter's count. You didn't give in and you painted the outside corner. Didn't give him anything to hit to pull. Rodon looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The 2-1 is popped up. Right side. Paul Goldschmidt is under it, having some trouble with it, with the win, but makes the catch. Hey, you can't ask for a better inning than that. Less than 10 pitches in 1 inning. You can't ask for a better inning than that. Low pitch count to be able to get us deep into this ball game. He got him out 1-2-3. Let's go. Jeff Van says, man, I miss Ace hating on Torres. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, you know, all good things got to come to an end. Then Torres would have blamed the roof for being open. Yeah, right, D-Rod? Exactly. Jazz is smooth. Even when he struggles, he's still in control. Hey, smooth Jazz, baby. All that jazz. 2 likes away from 50, guys. I will gift away a membership. You guys smash that like button 2 more times. Smash that like button to smithereens. Let's get it. Sean says Rodon emoji. Hey, you know what? If he keeps pitching like that, he might get himself one. All right, Yankees coming up for the first time in 2025. I need everybody that's a member of the Ace Avenue to drop those Yankee emojis for our New York Yankees. And once again, here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees!
We have Austin Wells leading off, playing catcher. The reigning AL MVP, Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger will be making his Yankee debut this inning, followed by Paul Goldschmidt. Both of them are newly acquired. Then we have Jazz Chisholm in the 5-hole. First full year with the New York Yankees. Jason Dominguez also making his 2025 opening day debut. My guy, Anthony Volpe, looking for a good, strong 3rd year. Ben Rice will be behind him, playing DH, and Oswaldo Cabrera batting 9th. third base. First pitch to Wells. Ball misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Thank you guys for dropping those Yankee emojis. Every time Jazz makes a great play, we'll be reminded of Gleyber Torres not being here. Eventually, we'll get so used to it, we won't even think about Gleyber. Ball misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Good hitters count here to start. Yankees looking for their first runs of 2025. Austin Wells is the first catcher to lead off on opening day in Yankee history. Let's make some history. The 2-0. Wells drives this to right field, and that one is out of here! Wells, would you look at that? You can't ask for a better start from the New York Yankees. Austin Wells goes yard, and just like that, the Yankees are up 1-0. Let's go!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go! Austin fucking Wells. Here's Aaron Judge. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
Judge spoils that foul.
The GOAT!
Wow, what a start. What a start. The 1-0 to the captain. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strike count to Judge. Come on, Judge. Can we get a little back-to-back action? The 1-2. Ball misses low. Good take. 2-2. What a start. Austin Wells as a leadoff man. Let's go. That's what David says. Sean, Beetlebug says he won't be. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat, please. Val says, woo, Wells. That's right. The 2-2 to Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch to Judge. Judge hits this center field. Center fielder's there and makes the catch. Judge got jammed on that one. Someone called it earlier. They did call it earlier, T. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to take any credit for that. I call enough where I don't need it all. That mustache hit the homer is what David says. Nice catch. Nice catch by the fan with the fro out there. Here's Cody Bellinger. Judge sporting any facial hair? Actually, he's not. I think he's one of the only Yankees that are saying he's not going to do it. So, John of Angels World. Thank you. Ball misses low to Belly. Belly's first at bat as a New York Yankee. The 1-0 outside. 2 balls, no strike count. Be honest, I didn't know Wells was leading off when I made that call. Well, good call. Good call, Sean. Good call, Skyline. The 2-0 to Bellinger. Bellinger fouls this away. 2-1. Joe Buck did a see ya. Gotcha. You know what's also funny, right? Peralta, Freddie Peralta, who's pitching, when that home run went yard, his ERA is infinite. INF. Like, the 2-1 ball outside. 3-1. When you give up a run to the first batter of the inning the first batter of the season for you without getting it out, your ERA goes to infinity, which is hilarious to me. Here's the 3-1 to Bellinger. Bellinger takes a call strike right down the middle. Ooh, Belly. That was a good pitch to hit. That was a great pitch for you to take yard. As they're showing Austin Wells putting that catcher's gear back on. Take your time, baby. Take your time. The 3-2. The payoff pitch. The pitch, and Bellinger pops this up left side, but out of play. Foul ball. Hey, we did say Wells would get the first hit. A lot of people did say that, so congratulations to everybody that guessed it. Here's the 3-2 to Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Bellinger down on strikes. So after a 3-1, Bellinger goes down on strikes. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to go ahead and we did get over 50 likes. I'm going to go ahead and gift the first membership from me for this year, called Striking the Outside Corner. Robert is a recipient of that one. Congratulations to Roberto. 1 like away from 1850, guys. Hit that like button. The 0-1, the Goldschmidt. That's hit on the ground. Right to shortstop, and he throws and gets him. Wasn't sure if that was a third baseman in the shortstop spot. But that does end the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for 1 with a leadoff home run by Austin Wells. Yankees 1. Brewers nothing. I was admiring that catch by that fan out there. That fan with the fro, what a catch. He tracked the ball in nicely, made that catch. Give that kid a contract. David said, I guess Goldschmidt. You know, it can't all be, you know. It's just the first inning. But what a first inning it was. Let's go. Sean did say congratulations to Robert, and he dropped that emoji. Appreciate that. All right, top of the second due up, coming up. Rhys Hoskins will be leading things off. All right, Rodon looking for his first opportunity for a shutdown inning here. As they showed a nice little moment right there, being back in right field. Aaron Judge giving the warm-up ball to a young fan out there. That right there, the little things, is what makes, I'm not just saying this Aaron Judge, but players in general. That right there makes, that kid will never forget that moment. And that's the beauty of sports. Ace, thoughts on Russell Wilson joining your team? I mean, as long as it doesn't hinder us from getting as this first pitch is popped up, left side, Cabrera's in foul territory. He's there and makes the catch. 1 away. As long as it doesn't hinder us from getting another quarterback in the draft, I'm okay with it. It's a 1-year deal. Russell Wilson is a guy that, and keep in mind, that's the 10th pitch. Rodon has 4 outs and 10 pitches. That's great. And the wind is blowing a lot, 16 miles per hour from right to left. As long as it doesn't hinder us from getting another young quarterback, I'm okay with that. Guy shows bunt. That ball catches the zone, but doesn't get the call. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. Be nice to have that ABS here. The 1-0. First missed call by the umpire. That catches the top of the zone. 1-1. As long as it doesn't hinder us from getting a young quarterback in development, Russell Wilson is a guy that can help the Giants win more games while also developing. So I'm okay with it. Ball catches the outside. 1-2. That should have struck him out. but I'm not against it though. The 1-2. Check swing foul, stays alive. Me personally, at 3, I think the Giants have a lot of possibilities. I think Shedeur Sanders is a good likely play. If he goes number 2, then you have an opportunity to get yourself a great talent in either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. So the Giants have options. But we need a quarterback more than anything else. The 1-2. Ball misses high. 2-2. Okay, I should say we need a franchise quarterback more than anything else. Come on, Rodon. One out here in the top of the second. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted. Shallow center field. Volpe's out there, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Bloop single. Puts a runner on first, one away. My guy LeWesley's in the building. LeWesley, I was legit thinking about you earlier because I was placing a bet, and I was like, my guy LeWesley's about to pop back in here. What bets did you place, man? He says, what up, Ace? Glad to be back, man. Yankees money line. You know what bets I place, LeWesley. Even though the tie outcome would not have hit in that first inning because of Austin Wells. So, all right, let's get a double play. Here's Ortiz. First pitch catches the outside corner. That's a called strike. Like it was a little bit outside. No balls, one strike. Joey Ortiz is up. The shortstop for the Brewers. Pitch number 18. Catches the top of the zone. 0-2. Come on, Carlos. Armani, what up, man? Says, yo. Says, yo, what's up, Ace? What's up, Big Ace? How are you, kid? I'm doing good, man. Says, let's go Yankees. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in, guys. We get another 50 likes. I'll gift away another membership. The 0-2 is hit on the ground. Right to short. Volpe flips to second for 1 and doesn't get the double play. Ortiz was hustling out of the box. Volpe should have made that play. Nah, Jacob. Jacob, stop. Let's not. Come on. Anthony Volpe is going to be under enough pressure this year. We don't need to scrutinize him for everything. It was a bloop single to the outfield. I'm actually surprised that Volpe got as close as he did because realistically, Bellinger was a little bit further away. Called strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Sam, thanks for popping in. Says, what's up, Ace? Welcome back to the new season. Thank you, and I welcome you guys back to the Ace Avenue. All right, 2 outs here. The 0-1 from Rodon. The pitch is hit on the ground right to Jazz. Jazz scoops, fires, gets him. So a good shutdown inning by Carlos Rodon. LeWesley says, much love, brother. Let's have some fun. Hey, I wish money upon everybody that can hear my voice. Let's go. For those that are betting, like I said, the best bet in baseball is that innings bet. I wish everybody hits that. I wish everybody's pockets get heavy this season. Jacob, man, I'm dead ass. Like, come on, man. Volpe's under enough pressure, dude. Without everybody trying to be like, oh, he should have got that, or that type of stuff. But yeah. Volpe has a high IQ, high baseball IQ. I think he's a good player. I think he's solid. He's got to figure it out. You got to realize he's young. Baseball is a hard sport, but this is the year. I will say this about Anthony Volpe. If he struggles this year, I do think next year could be his last. I think he's got this year. He's had a lot of ups and downs. Hasn't really been consistent in the first 2 years. Showed up for us in the playoffs, though. Hit a huge grand slam for us. Maybe he figured it out from there. We don't know. We got to wait and see how this year plays out. Thank you, Jay, for popping in. Says, let's go Yankees. But like I said, I do think if he struggles this year, with George Lombard Jr. on the horizon, next year could be his last. But hopefully that's not the case. Jazz Chisholm will be leading things off for our Yankees. We got Jazz, Dominguez, and and Volpe. I almost guessed the lineup down to a T. In my MLB The Show, I put Dominguez ahead of Jazz because of the power. All right. Here he is, making his 2025 debut. First full season with the New York Yankees, Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
First pitch to Jazz. Cold strike. Keenan, thanks for popping this up, Ace. Been here from the beginning. Much love. Appreciate you. D-Ross says it was a tough play for Volpe. He's still making some inexperienced mistakes. Lots of bad base running. I mean, he hasn't. Nothing's happened yet. Called strike to Jazz. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. I'm really looking forward to see what Jazz can do in a full year. The 0-2 to Jazz. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit that subscribe, guys. 1 subscriber away from 1850 as we are on the road to 2K. Baby Pard, thanks for popping in. Says he likes the youth movement. It's about time. Let's bring Lombard Jr. up in 2026 to play third base. It could be a possibility. We have to see how he does at third, though. But I do like... I mean, the Yankees are enamored with Lombard Jr. too. Here's the 1-2 to Jazz. Ball in the dirt. Did Jazz do a little Soto shuffle there? Did Jazz just shuffle? I think he did a little baby shuffle, bringing the shuffle back to the Bronx. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jazz down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez, first opening day with the New York Yankees. Rocking number 24. The first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of pressure on Dominguez as well. The 1-0. Dominguez weakly hits this to second. The second baseman gets it, fires, gets him 2 away. 2 quick outs here. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those. I got to remember, man, Jay, you're on it. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis. I beat you to that one, Jay. Beetlebug says, I think this guy Jazz is going to have a year, man. Let's hope so. I hope all the Yankees have a year. I hope this is a Yankee year. Sean says the vocal stylings of Grace Monroe. Yep, special shout outs to the lovely Grace. Hold up. That was way inside, called a strike on Volpe. What? Really? Already? The 0-1. Ball in the dirt. Bro, that was like a foot inside. And Volpe just looked over his shoulder like, are you kidding me? This is how we're starting my first pitch of 2025? The 1-1. Anthony Volpe hits this to right field. The right fielder's going back, track, and that one is out of here. Viva la Volpe puts the Yankees on the board. The Yankee youth is showing up in this ball game. First Austin Wells, now Anthony Volpe, and the Yankees lead 2-0. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Volpe with a little volpage. You see what I did there? Yankees up 2-0. Let's go. T says, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Here's Ben Rice, takes a called strike. You can't ask for a better start from the young Yankees than that. Foul to Rice, 0-2. Can only get better from here. Hey, Jacob, how you feeling about that? Well, he got to that one. Jacob says he didn't get to the ball in the field, but he got to that one. The 0-2 in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's hope Ace has a hell of a year. Look, not just me, man. I wish a prosperous year on everybody, man. This is going to be a year of a lot of blessings for everybody, bro. I'm wishing that on everybody. It's not just about me, man. It's about this community that we're building, that we are all building, man. I wish good blessings and God to bless all you guys. The 1-2. Rice gets locked up on strikes to end the inning. But the New York Yankees strike for another one. Another one. Compliments of Anthony Volpe. First Wells, now Volpe. Let's fucking go. And we are at 60 likes. Can we get to 100? Yeah, Jacob, he got to it. I might clip that. I might clip that for you, just for you, Jacob, and post that. The Chicken Parm Brothers. That's right, Sean. That's right. The Chicken Parm Brothers get the Yankees on the board. The Parm Pals. Let's go. Ace Man is enthusiastic. He's back. Let's go. I appreciate that, man. I just love my New York Yankees. Nosebleed says Chicken Parm 2. Brewers nothing. That's right. We've got a nice mix of experience. Yeah, this feels very familiar. We do have a good mix of veterans with a good young talent. Dare I say from the late 90s? I don't know. It feels familiar. This is what I'm saying. Baseball. Okay, here we go. Look. And we did get to 1850. Thank you guys, man. Whoever just subscribed, appreciate that. Here's what I'm going to say, right? Baseball is a sport where young players can succeed at this level if given the proper instruction, development, and opportunity. The Yankees, for too long, have been stuck in their ways with overpaying veterans, bad contracts, and it's come back to bite us. Meanwhile, baseball gets younger and younger, and the Yankees have seen it just been treading in place. Now, this year feels different. You did get a guy like Paul Goldschmidt, and thank you, Jacob, for dropping the link down there. Appreciate you. That is to become a member of the Ace Avenue. Thank you. The Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt is a veteran signing, right? But you need veterans on the team. But it's very low risk because it's 1 year. All right, we're back. First pitch, ball, misses high to Chyeaaa. But like I said, I was on Hector and Grace's channel earlier today talking about it, and I've said it a couple times on this channel as well. When Hal Steinbrenner said the Yankees don't need to operate at a $300 million payroll, a lot of people took that as he's being cheap. He doesn't want to spend money. The way I took that is maybe he's looking at some of these kids, like the Wellses, the Volpes, the Dominguez of the world, the Rices, the Cabreras. Maybe he's thinking we don't have to operate like that. Only time will tell. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Be nice to have men on base if we hit another home run. Hey, Val, I'm just happy we're up 2-0. But I'm right there with you. It's only the second inning. Two innings, 2 runs. We'll take it. We're averaging a run per inning. So at this rate, we might hit 9 runs today. We'll see. The 1-2. Pitch number 25. Here's the pitch. Outside. Almost went around. Good. You got to get that changeup a little bit more in. But I do like mixing up the pitches right there by Carlos Rodon. Feels good, but way too early. Oh, look, I'm just enjoying being back. The 2-2. That's crushed deep to left field. Dominguez is going back, and the Brewers are on the board. Chyeaaa gets them started with a solo home run. So cuts the lead in half. So there goes that home run. That Volpe got. Rodon gives up a bomb. 2-1 ball game. Yeah, Rodon left that one hanging, and it was gone. All right, here's Terang. First pitch to Terang is slapped and base hit. So back-to-back hits given up by Rodon. The home run and a single by the 9-hole hitter. Brewers got something cooking right here. Top of the order's up. Jackson Cheerios back up. All right, well, settle him down. Yeah, he's got to settle down. I kind of said this in on Uptown Sports Stream today, where I was like, Rodon's gonna come out with a lot of energy, but it's once the energy fades, how are you gonna respond? And right now he's giving up a hit. That's a called strike right down the middle. 0-1. The shadows should be playing a factor here shortly, as they're starting to creep over home plate. They're right behind the umpire. The 0-1 in the dirt. Good block by Wells. Keep that double play order. Let's get a double play. That'd be nice. Sean says bounce back. Yeah, we've got to. D-Ross says, in his opinion, Howe's comments were on the increase in player salaries. 7 years ago, Howe said the same thing, and it was $200 million. The 1-1. Runner takes his lead off first. Doesn't go. Ball in the dirt. Another good block by Wells. As Rodon falls off the mound rather slowly. Kind of dirted. I don't know if he slipped on that one, but he kind of dirted that ball. Come on, Carlos. The 2-1. Here's the pitch. Foul. 2-2. Good changeup. Good, beautiful changeup in the outside corner. That's a beautiful changeup. All right, we just got a new subscriber. I wonder if it's a bot. Don't crumble now, Rodon, is what Val says. DP would be nice. A double play would make us feel a lot better. The 2-2. Checks at first, and he's back safely. And we are at 63 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Can we get to 100 on the first game of the New York Yankee season? Wells sets up in the outside corner. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Good sequence right there to a good hitter after giving up a home run and a single. Here's Christian Yelich. Yelich. First pitch to Christian Yelich. Jams him, pops it up. Center field. Bellinger's under it, makes the catch. 2 away. Hey, there we go. Let's go. 1 out away from getting out of this inning. Willie Contreras is up. Beetlebug says good work. Look, I'm just interested to see if Rodon can navigate out of this inning after giving up that home run, because last year's Rodon, we saw that he had trouble overcoming adversity. He was too prone to the big inning. But this is bearded Carlos Rodon. This is a whole different Rodon. The 0-1 to Contreras, the first pitch to Contreras, he is 0 for 1. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. Holy sh. Holy sh. These bots, bro. One ball, no strike count. Called strike in the outside corner. That should have been a ball. I got to remember to add that that tag. One ball, 1 strike count. That's fouled away. All right, Yankee Stadium's on their feet. Let's go. Here's the 1-2. Shadows creeping right over the catcher now. Ball misses way high. 2-2. Ramirez, thanks for popping in. 6 months went by fast. Not fast enough, man. Not for me, bro. Batter calls time. Not for me, bro. That shit, it felt like it lasted forever. But I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to see a lot of you guys have returned, man. You guys are incredible. I couldn't do this, and I wouldn't want to do this without you guys. The 2-2. From Rodon. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did. Rodon punches him out to end the inning. Contreras doing, there's no ABS in the regular season, but he was trying to challenge. Trying fantasy baseball for the first time. I can't get into it, man. It's too time consuming, dude. It's every day. Who did you get though? Who was your first round pick? James McFadden, thanks for popping in, says, let's get this strikeout. Well, he got him right there. Hit that like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We got a lot of subscribers today, but I think it's a lot of bots, to be honest with you. I think once the stream ends, we're gonna lose a bunch. Oh, you got Ellie. That'll get you some points. That'll definitely get you a lot of points. Congratulations on that. Oh, you were pick number 4? Got you. All right. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, leading things off for the Yankees. This inning will be Oswaldo Cabrera, 9-1-2. Due up. All right, Yankees up 2-1. So much for that innings bet. Unless the Yankees get one here, you know, this is a high scoring type game in the early onset of this inning, of this game. Called strike to Cabrera, 0-1. Cabrera's first, getting that first crack at third base, his first at bat. Oh, he's up there yawning. I didn't know it was that easy for you, Waldo. Might be. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Come on, Waldo. I want you to do well so bad. Here's the 0-2. Wow. Swung at ball 1. Ball outside. Would have been a ball. 1-2. Should have been 1-2. It's 0-2. Come on, Cabrera. The 0-2 is low and in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Cabrera rolls over that one, but foul. Yep, shadows are about at home plate as we got another bot in the building. How are these bots getting through? Like, this shit is crazy. Sean says, come on, Waldo. I don't understand how they're getting through. Subs only mode is supposed to stop them from getting through. The 1-2 to Oswaldo Cabrera. Spoils that foul. Off the catcher. Yep, Sean says another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. All right, Peralta looking to punch out Oswaldo Cabrera. He's at 38 pitches. The 1-2. Cabrera hits this to left field. Slicing towards the line and foul. Oswaldo Cabrera almost with an extra base hit there. The 1-2 to Cabrera. Cabrera hits this to center field, but the center fielder is under immediately and makes the catch. One away. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
He got us started with a solo home run. Would love for him to do it again. First pitch to Wells, cold strike. My guy, Aaron Jacobs, is in the building. As he always says, let's go Yankees. I appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you, man. Are you excited to see your Mets play today? I know you are. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strikeout. Sweet dreams are made of this. Says, feels good to have baseball and ace back. I appreciate you. Thank you. Sean says, wow, that stat surprises me. What stat are you referring to? I'm not listening to the streams. I don't know what they're talking about. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yep. Shadow's going to be playing a factor now. They're right in front of home plate. James says Yankees need to get pitching. I mean, at some point in time, I believe they will add pitching. You also got to realize Luis Hill will be back at some point in time, so that is like adding pitching. But we're probably not going to see any moves anytime soon as Wells stays alive, fouls that away. Wells and Volpe batting 1,000. Here's the 1-2. Wells down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Oh, you about to check them out now? Oh yeah, the game is about to start. Well, on the money line, I got Houston, so. First Yankee batter to hit a leadoff home run on opening day. Okay. I did not know that, Sean. The first pitch to Judge. Ball. Low. 1 ball, no strikes. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. I might switch. I'm really thinking about switching the Judge emoji up this year. Because I don't like how YouTube has it so small. You guys know what it is. But to somebody that's new, they're probably like, what is that? The 1-0 to Judge. Ball misses. Calls it strike. Low ball. Of course, Aaron Judge, since he's been in the league, has led the league in that low strike call. 1-1. So instead of a 2-0 to the captain, it's 1-1. Here's the pitch to Judge. Inside called. Oh, it's opening day. I'm trying not to crash the fuck out. That's 2 balls on Judge called a strike. What are we doing? Judge has not got a single strike, and he's behind the count. Should be 3-0. Here's the 1-2 to Judge. Ball. Shocked that the umpire didn't call that a strike. Any move that is made for the rotation would be temporary, even with Cole until next midseason is still Hold on, I gotta change the display. It's still short term, and we already have AA and AAA need some reps. Yeah, we'll see. I can agree with that. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Judge struck out. Judge down on strikes, and he only got 1 strike. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Ump needs to be better, man. I'm sorry. I thought Angel Hernandez retired. My bad. I didn't realize he was back for Yankee opening day. Rodon, Stroman, Fried is perfectly perfectly fine 3-man rotation. Well, you add Luis Hill on that. When it comes to playoff time, best of 7 series, you tell me you got Max Fried, Luis Hill, and Carlos Rodon. I think that's good enough to win you a series, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see who the Yankees add at the deadline. Obviously, Will Warren's getting a start. Clark Schmidt. We'll see what happens with him. As we got another bot. This shit is nuts. All my subscribers say are bots. Y'all not getting away with this shit over here. Hold on, I believe I can block some words. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to do too much stuff on my computer. But I can block certain words. So I think I'm going to block MLB HD TV. Judge Cade on 1 strike ABS. Yeah. Yep. A bullshit is what that should have been. Yep. A, since you were a C, is it harder to catch a ball with the shadows? It's harder to hit the ball in the shadows. It's not harder to catch it because you're still seeing the ball. First of all, you're a little bit further back than the batter. So your eyes have a little more time to adjust. That's one thing. But it's easier to catch it when you're just putting your hand there rather than swing with your mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have any mechanic. You're not really breaking down your mechanics as a catcher. When the ball is coming to you, at least. Now, when a batter's running, that's a different story because you have your mechanics. But you have to realize, as a hitter, you have to load, step, and then determine as the pitch is coming with the shadows. So it is a little more difficult to hit, at least. But catching, no. Umpires, with the way this umpire was, the shadows were obviously affecting him. He must think it's fucking nighttime out here with the shit that he just called for Aaron Judge. Why didn't Boone challenge the ball call? I don't think ABS, I could be wrong, but I don't think ABS is in a regular season. I think they just tried it in spring training. First pitch to Rodon, ball misses high to Hoskins. Can I block Mets? Nah, man, everybody's welcome here, man. A little bit of friendly back and forth, never hurt nobody. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. See, right there, D-Rod is where it would affect you, right? Because especially on a slider, it's hard to pick up the rotation of the ball when it's going from light to shadow. So it's really hard until the shadows get to the mound. The 1-1, that's a called strike. 1-2. Come on, Carlos. Yeah, once the shadows get past the mound, then it's a lot easier to see the ball. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strike count. You can't challenge calls in a regular season. It was it was a test run. Which I thought it was a successful test run, to be honest with you. I think that they should have done it. Maybe we'll see it next year full time. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. 4th strikeout today by Carlos Rodon. D-Rod says, okay, thanks. They always say it's harder to hit, but no one mentions the catcher. Yeah, it's harder. I would say it's harder to hit. As that ball is in the dirt, as they're showing the shadows are a little bit past, they're almost at the halfway point. And then when it becomes even more difficult, right? When you have the openings in the stadium and when it's shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow, that's when it's really hard. The 1-0. That's in there for a call strike. 1-1. MLB needs challenges. Well, they have challenges. They just don't have the ABS this year. They did it in spring training. That's hit on the ground, but it rolls foul. 1-2. Come on, Rodon. Looking for another strikeout. Let's go. Judge can get those bad calls into the ABS. Absolutely. Absolutely. It sucks because he's leading the league. Since he's been in the league, he has led the league in terrible strike calls. And that does nothing. And the reason why it's terrible, right, is because it really takes the bat out of the hands of a player. It really does. It takes the bat out of their hands. Like, we want to see the players play, not the umpires umpire. The 2-2. That's hit right to first. Flips it to the pitcher. Rodon falls on his ass. Can't get the call at first. Rodon is down. He's up. Pitcher's fielding practice. Hindering the Yankees here. I'm not going to... Okay, he hustled out of the box. Let's see. Goldschmidt flips it to Rodon. Rodon just missed the bag. He fell and just missed the bag and wipes out. Did any part of his foot... Okay, Rodon tried to swipe at the bag and missed. Now they're checking to make sure he's okay. Did any part of his foot touch the bag? Here we go again. Here we go again. I think he's on the mound. So he's still on the mound, so but he did eat shit. Rodon on first, one away. Let's get a double play. Checks at first, he's safe. Shows bunt, bunts it in the air, and pops it up. Out of play, foul. Another fucking bot. No balls, one strike count. Runner takes his lead off first. Here's the 0-1. Ball misses high. 1-1. All right, so it looks like Rodon is fine. So. The 1-1. Double play would be nice here. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Runner was on the move, so that's going to stop the double play. Jazz has to hurry and get some. 2 away. Good play by Jazz. That is a tough play. With the runner on the move, Jazz has to cover second. And it was dribbled to the right side. Jazz has to hustle, but he has the arm strength to get him. 2 away. Tying run is in scoring position, though. A base hit could tie this ball game. Great play by Jazz. Called strike in the outside corner to Mitchell, who's 0 for 1. Jazz looking good at second base. Runner takes his lead off for second. The 0-1, way high. Ooh, almost overthrew that. Almost threw that one into the to the backstop. 1-1. One ball, one strike count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, come on, Rodon. One strike away from getting out of this. Let's go. Stand up, Yankee Stadium. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground. Weak lead to Rodon. It's going to be a tough play. He throws the first and gets him to end the inning. Good Yankee defense. Okay, Rodon ate shit, but great Yankee defense this inning. From Jazz and from Carlos Rodon. Much improved fundamentally for your ass. How's that for fundamentals? We are 1 like away from 70, guys. Hit that like button. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this every time? Like Glaber wouldn't make that play. It's probably gonna be a year-round thing. Wow, they should have called it bot day instead of opening day. Yeah, man, I'm trying my best to keep him out of here, man. Trying my best to keep him out of here. Defense picked up the pitcher. Absolutely. Well, Rodon picked himself up with that last play as well, and Rodon had to pick himself up because he ate a lot of shit on that last play. Good Yankee defense. That's a phrase we haven't heard in these parts for a while. We'll take it. But shout outs to everybody that's stepping in here this opening day. You guys are truly incredible, and I appreciate all you guys. It feels so good to be back. Mr. Cheeks is in the building. Yo, says, what up, Yankee fan? What up, man? All right, we're going to have Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Jazz. All right, we're back. Peralta back out there. Hopefully the bots are at least dropping a like. Yeah, right? Right? That's the least they can do. Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch to Bellinger. Foul. 0-1. At least support the stream, right? If you're going to be out here spamming, the least you can do is hit the like to help promote your spam. Wouldn't you think that would make sense? Excellent point, Beetlebug. Excellent point. Bellinger calls time. All good with the bots. Wait until they show up. The 0-1 outside. 1-1. LeWesley says, let's get it. So that was the first. Oh, you hit that inning, LeWesley? That was the first 0-0 inning. The 1-1. Another bot. Holy shit, bro. These guys are just, that's how you know your channel's getting up there. That's how you know your community is growing, man. When the bots are in full effect, they start stepping in. What type of bullpen Yankees have? I think we have a solid one, man. The 1-2 to Bellinger, ball high. The one thing that I will say the Yankees always have is a solid bullpen. And you could always use arms out of the pen. So yeah, I think that's our one of our biggest strengths. The 1-1 fouled away. Now we might see the newly acquired former Brewer Devin Williams. I didn't get a chance to upload his sound effect and emoji, but I do have them. But yeah, if this game remains close throughout the 6th inning, we're gonna see that Yankee bullpen. The 2-2. Here's the pitch to Bellinger. Bellinger fouls that away, stays live. The 2-2. Bellinger fouls that away. Look, I expect a big year out of Cody Bellinger, man. This is your time, man. You always want to be a Yankee. You have what you want, man. It's not luck, man. There's no such thing as luck. When opportunity meets preparation, here's your opportunity. Are you prepared? The 2-2. Bellinger hits his base hit to right field. Right on cue. Smoked that changeup right to right field. Leadoff single brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Let's go. Come on, Goldie. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Foul. Big hack in the rip. Orioles up 2-0 on the Blue Jays. That's the only other game that's the only game that's going on right now. Oh, no. All the other games have started. That's right, Jay. Drop those no double play emojis. Could Bellinger take off here? Bellinger with a big lead off first. Doesn't go. The 0-1 called strike, bottom of the zone. Milwaukee Brick Cream is better than Pinstripes. Okay. Sure. Thank you for popping in, Levy. Thank you. Keenan says, referring to the playoffs every year, they can't hit a curveball. Thoughts? We'll worry about the playoffs in the playoffs. This team is different, man. It's not the same team that, that we've had in years past. This team is a lot deeper. You got a lot of veterans. You can't say, they can't hit in the playoffs every year when six of these guys that are starting today didn't start last year. Goldschmidt, check swing, ball, 2-2. The only guys that were on our opening day roster last year were the captain, Aaron Judge. I should say that started. Let me preface that by saying started. Judge, Cabrera, and Volpe. So it's 6 new faces out there. We don't know. But you can't make the playoffs in opening day. You can't make the playoffs in May. You got to take it one game at a time. When we get there, we'll talk about it. I understand. That's the bar for the Yankees. I fully understand. But you can't win championships in the first month of the season. The 2-2. As Goldschmidt is choking up on that bat. I've always hated choking up on the bat. The 2-2 in the dirt. So after an 0-2 count, he works it full. I do a little hit and run action here. Goldschmidt handles the bat well. Bellinger runs well. As it's shown a lot of beautiful faces over there in Yankee Stadium. Good to see the pinstripes out. I do a hit and run here. Dial it up, Boone. Checks that. Maybe they were thinking the same thing because that's the second disengagement. So now he can't disengage. What I would do is get an extra step, let him take off. Come on, Goldie. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Goldschmidt swung at ball 4. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Six strikeouts for Peralta. I will say that's a lot of strikeouts through 4 innings. That I will say. You got to start putting the ball in play more, fellas. Got to start putting the ball in play more. Peralta currently leading the league in strikeouts. First pitch to Jazz. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Former Yankee Nestor Cortez will be on the bump on Saturday. That should be fun. The 1-0 to Jazz. Swing and a miss. Expand the strike zone. Calm down. Did we mention that? Yeah, we did. I talked about it earlier. Recipes to the legend. Yep. Everybody, if you're a member of the Ace Avenue, drop those no double play emojis. That was a nemesis of us last year. The 1-1. Shadows are just in front of pitcher's mound. The 1-1. Check swing did not go. I like the gamesmanship of Contreras there. Contreras sets up on the outside. but he's sweeping dirt on the right side to make Jazz think that he's going inside with it. I like the gamesmanship, but way to not bite on that, Jazz. The 2-1 to Jazz. Ball, good take. Jazz, that's the second shuffle by Jazz today. Jazz channeling his inner, you know. Oh my gosh, these bots, bro. They will not stop today. The 3-1. Bellinger lead off first. Doesn't go. The 3-2, the 3-1 foul ball becomes 3-2. Nationals and Phillies scoreless in the top of the second. It's just good to have baseball back every day, man. For the whole summer. Jason Dominguez is on deck. Jazz about to be sued for copyright. Hey, unless he takes over it. Pitcher steps off. Full count here. Pitch number 69 from Freddie Peralta. The pitch, Jazz pops this up on the infield. The shortstop fighting off the sun, having a hard time with it, but he makes the catch 2 away. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason
Despair, thanks for popping in.
Dominguez.
Hey, sorry I've not said anything. You never have to apologize, man. I just appreciate you for being in here at all. A lot has happened in the last hour for you. Well, I hope everything's okay, man. I hope everything's okay. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those Dominguez emojis. Why can't we do anything with runners on base? Theo, it's game 1, bro. It's 1 game. It's game 1. Pitch number 70. Ball. Called a strike. Oh, my gosh. 0-1. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Dominguez fouls that away. 0-2. All right, come on, JD. Come on, Dominguez. Thank you, everybody, for dropping those Dominguez emojis. The 0-2. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Yes, sir, BeetleBug, good call. Yep. Was definitely a good call. Rest in peace to the legend. The 1-2 is weakly hit on the ground to first. First baseman takes it to the bag, and that will end the inning. Dominguez hustled out the box, but due up Capper, who homered, Terang, who singled, and Jackson Chyeaaa due up. See if Rodon can get through this here. Top of the 5th, Rodon gets through this inning. He qualifies himself for a W. Both pitchers have been on, but the umpire's biased. I mean, look, I'm going to say it's the first game for everybody. I'm trying not to crash out, but you know. He played baseball, broadcast, and acting. Yes, he did. Correct. And we are at 70 likes. We are 30 away from 100. We get to 100. I will gift away a membership. The only reason you bring it up is because the Dodgers make you pay for running. I mean, dude, it's first game of the season. Nah, Theo, you do what you do, man. I accept you for who you are, man. I know. It's game one, man. It's just game one. That's all I'm going to say. But we're going to have to start manufacturing. We're going to have to be a team. It's game one, but, you know, you can't just rely on the home runs. You got to be able to manufacture some runs. Like I had said, as soon as Bellinger was on, if I was Boone, I would have dialed up a hit and run, to be honest with you. Even though Goldschmidt did strike out, he is a guy that can handle the bat, but I would have did a hit and run. You got a guy that can handle the bat at the plate. You got a guy that's got decent speed. Sometimes you got to dial some buttons, man. As they're interviewing Aaron Boone, his 8th season as the Yankee manager. All right, Rodon back on the bump. Going against Capper, who homered off him in his last at-bat. First pitch, right down the middle, called strike. The 0-1 outside, called a strike. This umpire has been terrible. I see the umpires are mid-season form. You heard Boone get booed. Yeah, I mean, you know, people don't boo somebody that's not great, I guess, right? The 0-2. Here's the pitch, just outside. See, the reason why I like that pitch is because you just got that call. So why not try to throw it a little bit more outside to see if the batter is going to swing and miss over it? But instead, he gave him a changeup. So I do like that call. Tip of the cap to Austin Wells behind the plate. Hit foul. Right back to the backstop. Can't hang that slider there, Rodon, though. You cannot hang that slider right there. You got to bury that slider at his feet. You cannot put that there. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. There you go. That was a lot better. Good changeup in the outside corner. Rodon's 5th strikeout of the game. I will say this, though. This is a lot of strikeouts in this game as the Orioles just hit a 3-run home run. They're up 5-0. I will say this. There's a lot of strikeouts, but you could say the shadows are playing a factor. It's harder to see, but I'm not making excuses for these guys. They're getting paid millions of bucks. Here's Terang, who's 1 for 1. Ball in the dirt. One ball, no strike count here. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Good slider to the lefty. Started inside, crossed right back to the middle, and Rodon is chirping at the umpire. He's chirping at something. Wonder what he's upset with. The 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bow, 1-2. Come on, Rodon. Strike his ass out. Let's go. Here's the 1-2, way high. Rodon startled the fans on that one as it went back to the netting, and that guy that flinched, his friends are giving him shit for that. Rodon is just placing in order for Grubhub. No need to worry. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 3-2. Come on, Rodon. No free passes here, especially with the top of the order coming up. All right, we just got another subscriber, so, you know, I'm sure a bot will be dropping another link here shortly. Jackson Cheerios on deck. He's 0 for 2. Here's the 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. What a pitch by Rodon. A half-hearted swing. That slider was filthy. Here's Chyeaaa. He's 0 for 2 today. Shadows are just in front of the mound. Called strike in the outside corner. 0-1. Sean says Rodon is a dog. The 0-1. The pitch called strike in the outside corner. 0-2. Carlos Rodon looking to strike out the side here. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Rodon strikes out the side. Strikeout number 8 for Carlos Rodon. He is looking good out there. Let's go. Yeah, Jacob, our boy Hector is at the game. Yeah, our boy Hector is at the game. Yeah, it was I was so honored to be a part of Hector's stream today, man. Hector's a good dude. Love his channel, love what they're doing over there. They're such a great channel. My YouTube is my subscriber count is messing up a little bit. Kind of going in and out. Come on, YouTube. Another bot. I called it. I knew it. I called it. The Bulldog says this is my territory. There you go. Yeah, I was on with Hector and the lovely Grace Monroe this morning. It was a great time. Notice how Trey been silent. Well, I haven't seen Trey since last year. But the Orioles are winning. I'm surprised. You know, I'm sure Trey will pop in at some point. Are we top notch? What does that mean? All right, so Volpe will be leading things off. Volpe, Rice, and Cabrera, the bottom of the order. Volpe homered his last at bat. So Rodon is in line for the win. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. $25 likes away from 100, guys. This has been a great stream, man. I would love to hit 100. The record, I'd have to go back and look what the record is for the playoffs, but I think it's around 150 something. First pitch to Anthony Volpe. Cold. Strike bottom of the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. Come on, Anthony. Let's keep that line moving, baby. Let's get some runs on. Let's get some runners on. Let's get some runs in. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Big hack right there from Volpe. Thank you, Jacob, for dropping that link to the members. Appreciate that. The 1-2 to Volpe in the dirt. This could be Peralta's last inning. He's at 77. Depends on how this inning goes. Come on, Anthony. 4 subscribers away from 1860 as well. The 2-2. Inside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Way to work the count. You forgot about the emojis? Oh, yeah, you got to keep up with it. Yeah, we got a lefty warming up for the as Volpe's down on strikes. A lot of strikeouts for the Yankees today. You got to get that number down. 7 strikeouts for the Yankees today. And we did get another subscriber. Another bot is about to jump back in the building, I see. Here's Ben Rice, number 22, Ben Rice. Come on, Benny. Blast one here. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. We need some base runners, man. Like, it's good to hit home runs and stuff, but you got to get guys on base and move them over. Situational at-bats. The 1-0. Wow, that was a good pitch to hit. Most Ks in the last 2 seasons. Dylan Cease, Zach Wheeler, Pablo Lopez, and Freddie Peralta. He is one of the better pitchers in the league. The pitch from umpire cam. Benny blasts this to right field, and that's going to be off the top of the wall. Rice going in second. He's going to be in there with a 1-out double. Ben Rice almost gave the Yankees their 3rd run. Yep, right on cue. Another bot. Rice just missed another home run. Right off the top of the wall. Good job by him getting the second off the bobble because he smoked that one. All right, runner in scoring position. Come on, Cabrera. Come on, Waldo. First pitch to Cabrera. Cabrera pops this up center field, not deep. The center fielder's under it, and he makes the catch. 2 outs here. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Skyline says a little higher, Benny. He hit it hard, though. Well, yeah, you got to get the angle on it. Yep, Sean Rice is wearing number 22. He's borrowing number 22. Yeah. The greatest 22 to ever have it, Roger Clemens. I'm right there with you. First pitch to Wells. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Wells 1 for 2 with a home run. Come on, base hit can score a run here. Rice does have decent speed, especially for a catcher. Ooh. Ball in the dirt. MLB, not MLB TV. ESPN is glitching right here. That's why. They're trying to show a display. They're trying to show what happened in the first inning. All I saw was glitch. Aaron Judge is on deck. See, the thing with Austin Wells, he's going to get some good pitches to hit with Aaron Judge behind him. So he's got to capitalize. Here's the 2-0. Ball in the dirt. 3 balls, no strike count. With Aaron Judge on deck here, you'll get that OPS up. You got to take pitches here, Wells. Realistically, I'd take 2 pitches. Number of ballparks that all the home runs would have been out today. Wells, only 1, which is Yankee Stadium. Whatever. Fuck y'all. We'll take it. Volpe's would have been out in 9, and Vinny Capra's would have been out in 29 stadiums. Whatever. Y'all mad. Don't be mad. The 3-0 called strike. That was a ball. Wells should be on first right now. Here's the 3-1. Pitch number 88. Inside, he walked him. First walk of the day drawn by our New York Yankees brings up the captain. 2 runners on, 2 away. Number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
tell you this. I don't even want to judge home run here. Let's get a hit up the let's get a hit in the alley. Let's get a hit up the alley. Score a couple runs. Let's get a double here. James says, come on, Judgment Day. All right, this could be Peralta's last inning and last batter. He's at 88. They do have somebody warming up. First pitch to Judge. Foul. Ooh, Judge. Judge 0 for 2 with one of the many strikeouts today. That was a good pitch to hit. Just missed it. Runners take their lead. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blue 96 right down the middle. Those are two pitches that Judge, when he's locked in, are out of there. Freddie throwing some gas a little bit here. The 0-2. Pitch number 91. In the dirt. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Try to get him to chase. Good job by Judge not committing to that. He ramped that one up to 97, but overthrew it. That's why he couldn't control it. The 1-2. Steps off. Come on, Aaron. Here's the 1-2 to Judge in the dirt. Two balls, 2 strike count. Cody Bellinger's on deck. Come on, Judge. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Expanded the strike zone, and he's down on strikes. So 2 runners get stranded. Still a 2-1 ball game. The one thing I'm going to say is the Yankees are striking out too much. You got to start putting the ball in play. 8 strikeouts, and Peralta's hype. So we're headed to the top of the 6th. Mario, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Hit that like button, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be right back. In the meantime, hit that like, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Mario says he saw the new movie Novocaine. What'd you think about it? I enjoyed it. I didn't get a chance to do my review because my internet was down, but I really enjoyed that movie. I think it might be the best movie I've seen this year. My nephew Dre is in the building. Says in playoff form, Judges. Yeah. One like away from 80. Here's Rodon back out there looking for a quality start. Almost hits Christian Yelich. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. I think I just broke a bathroom. That was my first time. Well, I've been on the stream for a minute. I didn't like have to go. The 1-0. Ball 2-0. Like I didn't have to go, but I'm like, let me just go now instead of later. Which realistically, I probably should have waited to the 7th inning stretch. So. The 2-0 to Christian Yelich. Yankees up by 1 in game 1. Swing and a miss in game 1 of 162. It was good but creepy. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about with all the gore and stuff, but it was hilarious. It was great though. It was funny. And Amber Mid-Thunder can get it. The 2-1 called strike, bottom of the zone. 2-2. Freddie Smash talking after that Judge strikeout. That's fine. We'll see who gets the last laugh. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Could this be Rodon's last inning? I don't see anybody warming up in the Yankee pen. Oh, got you, D-Rod. Thank you. 3-2. Don't walk him here. And doesn't get the call at the top of the zone. That looked like it clipped. The umpires called way worse strikes. That was a bad call. Terrible call. Puts the runner on first. Here's Contreras. Terrible call. Terrible call. Umpires are in midseason form, I see. Runner takes his lead off first. Called strike, inside corner. Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. Contreras 0 for 2 with a strikeout. We need a double play here. Runner takes his lead off first. Way outside. Ooh, he must have lost the grip on that one. 1-1. Come on, Rodon. Give us one more solid inning. Get the bats back up. Get some run support. Hand it over to the bullpen. The 1-1. Low. That was a sinker from Rodon. Haven't seen him throw that pitch. Monty, thanks for popping in. Encouraging start for Rodon. Who do you think the closer might be? No, it's going to be... No. It's going to be Devin Williams. Luke Weaver will be our setup guy. Here's the 2-1. The pitch is hit on the ground, right to short. Volpe flips to second for 1 and doesn't get the double play. That's 2 kind of slow rolling double plays that took a little. Jazz got the arm strength, but that's 2 double plays that weren't necessarily tailor made, but would like to see the Yankees turn. Volpe's got to flip that a little bit better though. But good job by Contreras beating that out. Did he? Here's the replay. Yeah, he beat it out. So 1 away here. Here's Rhys Hoskins. Jazz was on the record saying, I think Volpe and myself can turn the most double plays this year. So far, they've had 2 opportunities and have come away with nothing. Brewers do have a lot of speed, D-Rod. They do. They are a fast team. So 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Outside corner. It looked like it was a little bit outside, but he did get the call. 1-1. We are at 80 likes, guys. We are 20 away from 100. Let's get to 100 in this first live stream of 2025. That ball misses in the dirt. Good block by Wells. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Pitch number 83. Cut on and miss. 2-2. Come on. Strike him out, Rodon. Sal Frelick is on deck. He is 2 for 2 off Rodon. Here's the 2-2 to Hoskins. Hoskins spoils that foul. Stays alive. Two balls, 2 strike count. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Wells couldn't hold on to it. Damn it. Oh. Swing and a miss, but Wells dropped it. So instead of it being a strikeout, it's just a foul ball. Can't give him extra pitches. The Cardinals game isn't a rain delay. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Another foul ball. He's battling up there. What's your goal for the number of subscribers this year? I would like to get around 3 to 4K. I would like to just, I just want to see. Look, I'm not going to quantify the channel in numbers. I'm just going to see, how I love doing this at the end of the day. Subscribers are just a number at the end of the day. You guys are the best as far as community, so that's what I care about. The 2-2. Another foul ball. He is battling, Jay. He should have been struck out, though, if Wells would have hung on to it. This is where I get a little nervous. When you're seeing a lot of pitches, you're timing some stuff up. So Rodon, you can't give in here, but you need to be smart too. The 2-2, pitch number 88. This is his last inning. Here's the pitch, ball high, 3-2. Yeah, he battled. I don't think this is gonna be his last at bat with the lefty on deck, but Frelick is 2 for 2 on him. But next at bat could be his last. Double play would be nice here. Come on, Carlos. Runner takes his lead off first. The 3-2, and he walked them. That puts 2 runners on, 1 away. Rodon at 89 pitches, and here comes Aaron Boone. So Carlos Rodon's night is done. A good at bat by Hoskins basically ended Carlos Rodon's night. That's going to be it for Rodon. He does have the lead, but he is responsible for the runners on. He could still lose this game here. Can John Heyman take a walk, man? We don't need an update on everything that Soto's doing. Rodon did have a good game. That inning was rough. Going through the 3rd time in the order, guys are bound to get you. That's what happens. Hopefully the bullpen now, which is the strength of this team, can get us out of this jam. Tim Hill will be coming in. So Tim Hill is coming in to face the lefty Frelick. So Tim Hill is the first guy out of the pen for our New York Yankees. Hit that like, guys. We are 2 subscribers away from 1860. The Yankees should have the patch and the uniform, brand new beer. Yeah, I mean, nah, I'm good with the patch. No more patches on the jerseys. They were really pushing to get him through 7. Well, to get him through 6. To get him to 7, yeah. Beetlebug says, I can think of another game 1. This move happened, just saying. Oh, my gosh. Can we not? It wasn't Tim Hill that came in, though. Yankees are off tomorrow. Last year was the first season in a long time we actually played 7 consecutive games before our first day off. So we're off tomorrow, as some teams are. Some teams are off tomorrow. So I will be live again on Saturday, 1 o'clock start time. It should have been Tim Hill. Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it wasn't. No, I get what you're saying. I agree. It should have been Tim Hill. All right, well, we got Tim Hill in here now. Going against the lefty Frelick. Wow. See if we can get a double play. Tim Hill rocking number 41 this year. Was rocking 54 last year, but that went to Max Fried. In 62 games, 3.36 ERA. That number's actually a lot lower with just the Yankees. 2 on, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Ball misses low, 1-1. Come on, Timothy. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike his ass out. It's just game 1, Jacob. Jacob says his Guardians are losing. The 1-2. Paints the... Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. Yo, this umpire is dog shit. Can we bring back the ABS challenge system? 2 balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground and... Foul. Rodon standing on his top step, trying to get the first win of the season for the Yankees. The 2-2 from Tim Hill. The pitch is hit to third. Volpe throws to third and gets him out. Smart heads-up play by Anthony Volpe. The ball was very reminiscent of what we saw in that top of the 5th inning. But right there, Volpe makes the play, takes his time, and makes the play. Two outs here. Here's Ortiz. Called strike. Last year, yeah, D-Rod. Yep. Heads up by Cabrera, absolutely. Because the thing about it is, the 0-1 called strike, 0-2. Come on, 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. The thing about it is, last year, in the 5th inning, Volpe didn't make a bad play. It was just badly executed. He should have just took his time. The 0-2 to Ortiz. The pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. James says, come on, we need a strikeout. Yep, the 1-2. The pitch is chopped weakly to third. And, dang, can't make the play. Infield single, loads the bases. A do-or-die type play. Those soft hits will kill you when you get soft hit to death. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put them. For Tim Hill. Nothing you can do about that, Waldo, but put it in your back pocket. Meeting on the mound here. Must have snacks. What up? Says, let's go Yankees. That's a great name. Must have snacks. James says, what the fuck? I mean, what could you expect him to do? It was a do or die type play. It just a weakly hit ball. Nothing you could do. Here's Collins. If Volpe doesn't throw the third, the game is tied. In this inning, he wasn't gonna get anything but third. No need to force anything. First pitch to Collins, called strike outside, way outside, called a strike. Terrible call. The 0-1, way outside. Hey, if you called it last time, throw it right back out there. You might get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1, bases loaded, called strike. That was another terrible call. Yo, this umpire is terrible. I throw it right back out there. Do it again. If he's going to continue to call it, do it again. He isn't. Same thing that happened with Judge. That call is way outside. It should be 3-0 right now. That's hit up the middle, right, and they call it a foul ball. Tim Hill fields it, fires the first, but they called it foul off the batter. Yeah, it hit off his foot. It hit off his foot. Good call by the umpire there. It hit off his foot. Bad break for the Yankees. The 1-2 outside, doesn't get the call, strike after he went to, it was a ball, but he's literally got 2 of those calls. Doesn't get the call on that one. Pressure pack situation here for the Yankees. Come on. First nerve-wracking situation for our Yankees. The 2-2. Foul. That was a good frame by Wells, too. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul. Another foul ball. Oh, that's that bat. There's nowhere to put him. You got to challenge him. There is nowhere to put him, Tim. Come on, Timothy. 8th pitch of this at bat. The Brewers have had a great inning this inning. You got to give credit where credit's due. The Brewers have had a good inning. Foul! Another foul ball. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. You got to tip your cap. The Brewers have had a good inning here. The 2-2. The pitch is hit on the ground, right to Volpe, takes on a one-hopper, throws a second, and gets him out. There we go. Anthony Volpe ends the inning. Woo! Breathe early, Yankees. Sigh of relief. The bullpen comes in and does its job. Almost didn't get him at second. We'll take it. Sean says he loves his Yankees, as do we. As do we. All right, we need some runs here. Drop those Yankee emojis in the chat so we can get some runs. I'm starting to get hungry. I haven't eaten today. I'm about to go get a pizza. Ace, when you were catching, did they show you framing? To be honest, no. I learned it from Jorge Posada. I learned it from watching Jorge Posada. At the middle school, high school level, they start to teach you it a little bit. But I learned from watching Jorge, who is one of my favorite Yankees. But framing's an art form. It really is. Because you really have to be able to, you have to finesse. You're pretty much trying to trick the umpire. Let's be honest. So you have to have finesse. When that ball is coming on the outside corner, right? And the way I always framed was, if it's on, well, the way I'm looking at you guys, right? Obviously, this is my left hand. The way I'm looking at you guys. If the ball is on this side, you kind of have to frame down with the flick of the wrist to kind of get it to catch the zone. If it's on the inside corner is when I would kind of just turn my glove inside. Up, I would turn down. And then down, I would turn up. So framing is an art form, especially when you're seeing live pitches. You have to practice it. Catcher's not an easy position to learn. It really isn't. But that's why I always tip it a hat to a really good framing catcher. Ivan Rodriguez, mostly known for his arm, but he was a good framer as well. Benito Santiago was one of my favorite catchers. I wanted to be like Benito Santiago, which is throw guy. I did throw some guys out from a knee, which is what Benito Santiago used to do. Called strike, 0-1 to Bellinger. Come on, Belly. Let's get a belly bomb here. But it does take an art form to be able to catch. And you got to be tough. You got to be tough. The 0-1 ball. I saw the other day, I was watching the video of some of the best home plate collisions. I remember when I was catching, I was a lot smaller and skinnier than I was now, right? I remember I got bowled over by one of the heaviest dudes on the team. I held on to the ball, but he rocked the hell out of me, though. I remember catching it, threw off my helmet, blocking the plate, catching it, and immediately just seeing black because he knocked me over and I blacked out for a quick second. But I held on to it. That's a ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike count to Bellinger. That could have been a strike. Russell Martin, very underrated as well. Yes, I believe so. His arm strength started to go towards the end, but yeah, I respect Russell. Here's the 3-1. The pitch to Cody Bellinger, and he walked on. So Bellinger on base to lead off for the second time for him, and 2 at-bats for him. Yep, it's tricking the umpire. Can you blame them for missing calls sometimes? Sometimes, yes, I can blame them. Like the Angel Hernandez is. As Ozzie Alsby crushes that off Michael King to give the Braves a 3-2 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The Goldschmidt is 0-2. The pitch to him is a called strike in the inside corner. Posada was a great all-around catcher. Posada was a great yes. It's really, because remember, you got to remember, back in the 90s, right? Hitting catchers weren't really like a hot commodity. So to have a hitting catcher meant a lot, as that's a swing and a miss from Goldschmidt. So if you can get a catcher that can hit, and then Posada being a switch hitter, yes, you found money with that. Girardi was also underrated, absolutely. Catchers make the best managers. I say it all the time. Catchers make the best managers. You see the game differently. The 0-2 inside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Because to be a catcher, you really, especially this is what you have to consider. You're seeing the whole field as a catcher, right? You have to call out certain plays. People don't think so, but there are plays, as they're showing the Yankee first baseman last season, lowest in MLB on OPS. So we're going to need Paul Goldschmidt to step it up as Goldschmidt down on strikes. That's not going to help it. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
But as a catcher, man, you're in charge of positioning, especially when if your manager can trust you to call a game, meaning call balls and strikes, that's tough, man. You have to remember what the guy did previously. You kind of have to take it pitch by pitch. First pitch to Jazz, ball misses low. Like if I'm catching and my pitcher, I'm calling fastball. The guy's late on it. I'm calling another fastball, but I'm going to move it to the outside corner. If I'm calling fastball and the guy's ahead of it, crushes it foul, and he's ahead of it, next pitch, I'm slowing him up with an off speed. Like it's very precise. You have to call. All right, here's Jazz. Come on, Jazz. The 1-0. Jazz shows bunt, takes a ball. 2 balls, no strike count. Not to mention the amount of wear and tear that you have on your lower body because you're constantly getting up. You're constantly from a crouching position, getting up, throwing, going down, getting up, throwing. Like you're active every play, but it does take a wear and tear on your body. That's a call strike that should have been a ball. That's why catchers don't really play every single day. That's why with Austin Wells, right, we're going to have, when he gets days off, there's going to be somebody else that has to jump into that leadoff spot. And I had said this on Hector and Grace's channel today. When you're Austin Wells, you know what I'm saying? Like luckily he hit a home run. I mean, well, the 2-1-2 Jazz Chisholm ball. Okay, for example, in home games, obviously you're on the field first. After you get off the field, Austin Wells has no time to rest. He's going to have to rush immediately to take the gear off and get ready to bat. So he's going to have to be in great conditioning. He's young, so he can take it. Here's the 3-1, and he walked on. Ball gets away, but runner stays put at second. Would I put Devin Williams in today? Oh, absolutely. In the ninth inning, I'm putting Devin Williams in. I'm going to tell you this. If I'm Boone, I'm thinking about throwing Luke Weaver out there. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, but we're definitely going to see Devin Williams today. But if I'm Aaron Boone, I'd think about going Luke Weaver for 2 innings today. Let's seal this win. Let's feel good about this first dub. Let's seal this W, and let's get it going. Throw out Dream Weaver. Drop those Dominguez emojis. Appreciate you guys. There's nobody warming up in the Brewers bullpen. The age of argument. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Let's see what D-Ross says. The age of argument with the Yankees fans. Who's the best catcher? Bench or Yogi? Unfortunately, it's Bench. Yogi is definitely number 2. Yogi was great. Dude, I'll tell you, I think Posada doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's better, but yeah. Yeah, I did get I added that today. I added the Grace Monroe drop to the Jason Dominguez. I'm gonna send it to her, but make sure you guys tell her I showed him some love with the Jason Dominguez drop. All right, come on, Dominguez. 2 on, 1 away. This could be a good first moment. Dominguez rocking the green cleats. Pops this. Shallow infield fly. Runner's out. Oh, batter's out. Infield fly. Damn. Come on, Dominguez. Here's Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis. Not a good first game for Dominguez, at least so far. Here's Volpe. He's 1 for 2. Knocked in our second run of the game. Anthony Volpe needs to take the ball to right field here, especially going against the lefty. First pitch called strike high, 0-1. Yankees having a hard time with runners on base here. This was our bugaboo last year. Tyler Alexander is warming up for the Brewers, the lefty. The 0-1. Called strike, bottom of the zone, so gave him a strike high, gave him a strike low. That was a good pitching sequence right there. Come on, Anthony. Keep that line moving, man. We got 2 runners on via walk. Got to get him in. Situational at-bats. The 0-2 to Volpe. Volpe spoils that foul. Ooh. Dominguez reminds him of a D-Rod of a better version of Milky. Jason Dominguez wasted no time with that one. Yeah, he was very hitterish on that one, man. He was trying to come out of his shoes on that one. I didn't even get a chance to comment on the fact that I think realistically, I think Jason Dominguez should rock high socks like what Volpe has. And what a lot of major league players have. Always go high socks, man. That's a real baseball player. Ball inside. Good take by Volpe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I was always a high sock type of guy. Never loved the long pants. The 1-2. Foul. Slapped it foul. Stays alive. Right idea. Got to go to right field, Volpe. Got to slap it to right field. Hit it right over the head of the first baseman. It'll knock in a run easily. Come on, Anthony. Yankees so far terrible. Runners in scoring position. The 1-2. Ball low. Rolls away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. Good heads-up play there by Cody Bellinger. Getting to third. So runners in scoring position. Another pass ball might score a run. Did Jazz not go to... Jazz did not go to second. But heads-up play by Bellinger. I would have liked to see Jazz go to second because that takes away the force at second base. If Volpe hits on the ground, you would have to throw to first. Ben Rice is on deck. The 2-2. Ball inside. 3-2. Full count. Come on, Anthony. Come on, Volpe. Three balls, 2 strike count. Pitcher steps off. The code breaker does it again. If you're shorter, the high socks make you look short like Altuve rocking them with the City Connects. Well, there's nothing that Altuve can't put on that will make him short, not look short. The 3-2. Volpe rips that down the line, but foul. Oh, Anthony. The 3-2 to Volpe. Can we get out of umpire cam? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The 3-2. Hit hard on the ground, right to the shortstop. Long throw, and that retires the side. So the Yankees are struggling in game 1 with runners on base. The home runs have made a difference in this game. The guy who scored, the guy who hit a home run for the Brewers will be leading off this inning. It's gonna be up. It seems like it's gonna be up to the bullpen. Look, I expect a lot of games like this year. Lower score and good pitching games. Until we get a guy like, until guys start to get hot, until we get a guy like Giancarlo Stanton back, you know what I'm saying, which we did get good news from him earlier today too. So, but the situational hitting has to improve. Smash that like, guys. We are 19 likes away from 100. Definitely trying to get to 100 by the end of this game. Let's get there. Beatabug says, side note, Clay Holmes' experiment is taking a turn once spring training ended. I'm not keeping up with it at all. What did he do? Three subscribers away from 1860. We are going to lose a bunch of subs today with all these bots. Haven't had a bot in a while, but now that I said it, watch them come right in. Gave up 3 runs so far. I mean, he's not a starting pitcher. I could have told you that. Yankee Stadium is having a good old time out there. Capra's up. Solo home run. The only run knocked in for the Brewers. New pitcher. Mark Leiter Jr. is on the mound. We talked about him today, too. There it is. Subscriber just went up. Here comes a bot. If you're not a bot, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, too. First pitch to Capra. Breaking ball. Misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. That's a called strike. One ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Hit on the ground. Backhanded by Volpe. Throws and gets some. Good strong throw by Anthony Volpe. Let's go. 8 outs away from victory number 1. Let's go. Here's Terang, the 9-hole hitter. He's 1 for 2. First pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikeout. Jessica says, happy opening day, everybody. Thanks for popping in, Jessica. We know he's not a starter, but I can't believe, thought that, Mets. Volpe is working on his second gold glove, is what JD says. The 1-0, called strike. Good breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good splitter right there. 15 likes away, guys. Let's go. One ball, 2 strike count here. The pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Gets him down on strikes. 2 away. We are 7 outs away from victory number 1. Let's go. Here's the top of the order. Jackson Chyeaaa. He's 0 for 3. First pitch to Chyeaaa. Swinging. Ooh. Had him looking foolish on that one. Swing and a miss. And Jackson Chyeaaa just shakes his head like, okay, you got me. You got me. The 0-1. Breaking ball catch to the top of the zone. 0-2. Let's go. Nasty breaking pitch right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul! Gave him the cutter on the inside corner. Barely stays alive. That ball misses. 1-2. Come on, Jackson. I mean, not Jackson. No, not Jackson. Come on, Mark. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. What an outing by Mark Leiter Jr. Let's go. Hey, here's the recipe. Weaver to Williams. Weaver to Williams. Dream Weaver to the Airbender. Also, guys, we are 14 likes away from 100. If you guys haven't done so, smash that like button. It's the best way to support the channel, and it's free. Game 1 of 62. Let's check some of the scores around the league real quick. Orioles are up 6-2. Braves are up 3-2 on the Padres. Marlins are up 1-0 on Paul Skeens and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Royals are up 3-2. White Sox are up 3-0. Did I pick? No, I stayed away from that game because that game has two bad teams. Anybody could have won. I stayed away from that game with a parlay. Mets down 3-0 to the Astros. The Twins and Cardinals are delayed. I think I stayed away from that game as well. So. Ace, remember we spoke about this morning, but Mark Leiter Jr. Yes, exactly. And he came out there and proved us right. Expect a big year from him. Exactly. You hit it right on the head, D-Rod. My guy, NFE from the Strike Zone, is in the building. Says, yo, what up, NFE? Sean says, Leiter's pitching family legacy, right? How about some insurance runs, what Beetlebug says? Absolutely. Would love some insurance runs here. Leading off will be Rice, Cabrera, and Wells. So we will see at least one more AB from Aaron Judge. All right, drop those Yankee emojis in the chat. Let's get this offense going, guys. Sean says he wants some breathing room. I'm right there with you. Oh, also, that is 7th inning stretch, so let's see. Oh, shit, I almost ended stream. Oof. Player of the game voting. Oof, yeah, I almost hit end stream on top when I meant to hit end poll. All right, player of the game poll is up. Your choices are Carlos Rodon, Austin Wells, Anthony Volpe, or Cody Bellinger. All right, Ben Rice will be leading things off. New pitcher, Jared Cohen. Cadoza, my guy Cadoza. Long time no see. Says, yo, sup, Ace? Happy officially first day of spring. That's right, baby. The boys of summer are back. Let's go. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. We are 12 likes away from 100. Funny you chose Rodon and it shows 0. No way. Does it? Rodon was dealing in the pitcher's duel is what he says. All right, come on. Let's get it going. Here's Ben Rice. Almost hit a home run his last at bat. Got a double. Ace, who is pitching for you guys next game? I believe it's Max Fried. I could be wrong, but I do believe it's Max Fried. I do know Nasty Nestor's is pitching for them on Saturday. I mean, we got Rodon and Wells are tied, followed by Volpe and Bellinger. All right, here's Ben Rice. See if we can get some offense here. All right, here's what I'm curious about. If Ben Rice gets on, will they pinch run for him? He doesn't have bad speed, though, so I'm going to say probably no, not, but he's at the DH spot. Yankees are carrying 3 catchers. And he is the backup first baseman as well. The 1-0. Fried versus Cortez. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sean. I thought it was that. Ben Rice struck out, but he did hit a double his last at bat. Hopefully a full season of Benny. The 2-0. Ball. 3 balls, no strike count. Take a couple pitches here. We need base runners. Look, when you're in a 3 balls, no strike count, you got to kind of read the pitcher. Sometimes, you got to make them earn it. Take 2 pitches. The 3-0, and he walked on.
She told me to walk this way. Told this way.
All right. Sean says no, but a hit and run. I'd be okay with that. Here's Cabrera as the Red Sox tie the ball game up against the Rangers with a home run from Abreu. Cabrera batting from, I wouldn't mind small ball here. I wouldn't mind. You got Austin Wells come up. I wouldn't mind Cabrera bunting. First pitch, called strike, bottom of the zone. Cabrera, not the strongest from the right side. I would not mind laying down a bunt here. Put a runner in scoring position for the top of the order. Wells would get something good to hit here with Aaron Judge on deck. They're not going to pitch around Wells. The 0-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Well, there goes that bunt. Boone just does not. I'm telling you, I say it all the time. Boone is fucking allergic to small ball, bro. I would have done it. Put a runner in scoring position. You're not going to walk. They're not going to pitch around Wells to get to Aaron Judge. That is such bad baseball, in my opinion. The 0-2. In the dirt. Almost hit him. Good stop by Contreras. Good scoop. Skyline says he changed his vote to Ben Rice. Okay. He's not a candidate, but good to know. The 1-2 Cabrera. The pitch, ball outside. 2 balls. No strike count. I'm sorry, 2 balls, 2 strike count. Sorry. Come on, Waldo. I'm going to tell you this. I do love the Brewers color scheme. Like, especially when they rock their City Connect jerseys. The Brewers have good colors. Here's the 2-2 to Waldo. The pitch. Hit up the middle. Base hit. Oswaldo Cabrera with a single puts 2 on, nobody out. We need runs here. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Waldo with his first hit of the season. Here's Austin Wells. Got the party started with a leadoff home run. Has an opportunity here. Look. The pitcher's on the ropes here. Don't give in. I'd take a couple pitches here if I was Austin Wells. First pitch, ball, misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. I'd let him. I wouldn't swing until you threw me a strike. That's just me, but I wouldn't swing until you threw me a strike. 1 ball, no strikes here. Especially with Aaron Judge on deck. Ball misses high, 2-0. I'd take 1 more. Austin Wells finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting last year in 2024. Good year for him. Probably would have got Rookie of the Year if he would have started all the games. Here's the 2-0. Big pitch right here. And that's in there for a strike, 2-1. Okay, now you get the bat off your shoulder. Come on. Hit that sub, guys. 2 subscribers away from 1860. Hit that like, too. We are 12 away from 100. Foul. 2-2. Come on, Austin. Watch for the throwdown. The heart of the plate. I think with a 2-2 here, he has 1 pitch to waste. I think he might go breaking ball. He has a pitch to waste. He might go breaking ball, see if he can get him to swing and miss. Still nobody out. The 2-2 could be a big inning here for the Yankees. The pitch high, outside, full count. Make him earn it, Wells. Wells breathing hard a little bit. I don't know if he's nervous or he's just trying to calm himself down. The 3-2. The pitch popped up. Infield fly. The third baseman makes the catch. Austin Wells with an infield fly. Shit. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Drop those all rise emojis, guys. Ace, how much NL type games do the Yankees have in them? You remember, D-Rod, you're old enough to remember. This isn't a dig at you, but you're old enough to remember. You remember when the NL used to be known for mostly being small ball? Because, you know, they had the pitcher batting. That's when they were mostly known for small ball. Here's the pitch to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge hit off the bag. And that's going to be a base hit. Here comes the run to score. Aaron Judge, it's not about how hard you hit it. It's about where you hit it. Hits it right off the third base bag, and that's going to be a double. It moves 2 runners in scoring position, and the Yankees get that insurance run that we were looking for, up 3-1. Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Aaron Judge hits it right off the bag, and it bounces high into the outfield. That's what I'm talking about. Here's Cody Bellinger. That's a strike to belly. We have, look, Bellinger, shorten up that swing. We need to get another, a productive out, gets home another run. No balls, 1 strike count to belly. This is probably the lefty's last at bat. They're not going to keep him in against Goldschmidt. Ball high, 1-1. Still 1 out here. A productive out gets home another run. Bellinger looking for his first RBI as a Yankee. A base hit scores 2. Wow. Come on, Belly. Cody Bellinger, 2017 Rookie of the Year, former MVP. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Look, the pressure's on the pitcher right now. You got to make him work. Got to love them big bags is what D-Rod says. Actually, that would have been, even with the smaller bags, that would have been off the bag. So, David says, nice. That's right. The GOAT, 6'7" Superman is what Sean says. The 2-2. Monty says, hey, Captain. The 2-2. Bellinger lifts this to right field. Very shallow. I don't think that's going to get it done. The right fielder makes the catch. Here comes the throw home. And Cabrera's going to score. Sacrifice fly. Brings in another run and makes that 4-1. Let's go, Yankees. Way to do your job, Bellinger. Put the ball in play and get the run in. The other runner does stay at second, though. Judge stays at second for Paul Goldschmidt. They got to be making a pitching change here. Why is my Let's Go Yankees thing glitching? Ace, I see the Yankees lineup. We do have pitching change coming up. 3 runs in the frame. Or 2 runs in the frame, I should say. Ace, I see the Yankees 6 through 9 NL and the top AO to drive them in. Yeah. Like I said, and Kadosh says, let's go. I do remember, remember back, like I said, back in the day, the NL was mostly known for small ball. Because with the pitcher, you had to be very creative when the pitchers were hitting, stuff like that. So they were mostly known for small ball. Sometimes you got to manufacture runs. Like, look, this game right here was great because we've seen the home runs. But this inning, the Yankees were able to break through and manufacture runs. It all started with a walk, then a single, Then they just kept the line moving. It's as simple as that. Like, and then sometimes you just put the ball in play and good things happen. Ball right off the bag, scores a run, moves two runners in scoring position, sack fly, scores them. Productive at bat, keep the line moving. Monty says veteran hitting coming through. That's right. Jay says,
let's fucking go.
Where's Waldo? He made it home. Yeah, he did. That was a good inning for the Yankees. Great inning. Not a good inning, a great inning. Guys just did their jobs. And that's what happens when you have a deeper lineup. Just do your jobs. And Paul Goldschmidt has an RBI opportunity. Would have been nice if they kept the lefty in, but even with the biggest morph hitter, they railed mostly on small ball. Man, you have to manufacture runs. This was my biggest gripe with Aaron Boone last year. When the Yankees were hitting that skid in June and July, you have to be able to will your team to wins, manufacture runs in different ways. You can't just rely heavily on the long ball. Even though the Yankees were top of the league in runs scored last year with 5 a game, you have to be able to manufacture runs, especially in the latter stages of the game. These are the type of innings that gets you wins. When you tack on runs towards the end of the game. Foul ball from Goldschmidt, 0-1. Joel Payams is the pitcher. Runner in scoring position, 2 away. The 0-1. Goldschmidt hits this on a line, and a sliding catch by the right fielder ends the inning. Robbed him of a base hit. Would have scored another run. Great play by Chyeaaa in center field. I mean, right field, I should say. But a good inning by the Yankees. 2 runs, tack on 2 more runs, and now you give it to. Wait. Want to make sure he's coming in. I'll announce it when he's coming in. But I think we know who's coming in. The plate presence of the older Wells, Volpe, and a Bellinger behind Judge and Jazz being Jazz. We feel like a more complete lineup. Plus Ben Rice being a future really good DH who can play first base and catcher. Look, this team has a good infusion of youth, which is what you need for the energy, the athleticism, the skills, and stuff like that. But the veteran mix that can get stuff done. Look. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Cody Bellinger's at bat. Cody Bellinger's run knocked in because you had runs knocked in from Wells, Volpe, and Judge. But I'm gonna tell you this. I think Bellinger's was the most important. It's good to get that crooked number inning with the runner in scoring position. Just do your job. There's a lot of young players in that situation with 1 out and 2 on. Their eyes get big. They start getting a little nervous because they want to knock in the runs. They want to succeed. What did Cody Bellinger do? Hit it to the outfield. Keep the line moving. He did his job, and that's a veteran move. That's what you need at the end of the day. So it made a 2-run game into a 1-run inning into a crooked number inning. And if the Yankees hold on to win, that's great. That's great that he had that at bat that could propel us to it. With, like I said, when you score the runs in the latter frame of the inning, those are the type of innings that put games away from you. But we have to close it down. We have 6 more outs to go. Exactly. Ace, was the last time you saw an inning with this in the shift. Yeah, I mean, you got to have innings like this. You need to see more from Goldie. I'm worried about LeMahieu a bit. I think Goldie will be fine if he can give us. All he's got to do is give us more production than Anthony Rizzo last year. Defensively, he's quite sound too. All right, here's Yelich, and you know who it is, baby. Here he is. I believe he could get us through the night, as he's no longer in the closing spot. He's in that 8th inning setup spot. So we got Luke Dream Weaver to go against Christian Yelich, as we are 6 outs away from victory numero uno. First pitch, ball misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Come on, Luke. Cadeau says he likes that we're way more athletic. Absolutely. You need that. These are athletes out here. The 1-0 from Weaver. Right down the middle. Called strike 1-1. Weaver's so damn good. Had a little shaky spring training, but yeah. Big fan of Luke. And Trent Grisham takes over for somebody. The 1-1. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. I'm about to see who Grisham took over for. I don't have the notifications on anymore. The 2-1. Come on, Luke. In there for a strike. 2-2. All right, so Trent Grisham took over for Jason Dominguez in left field. So hopefully we won't need another at bat from Dominguez. Grisham in already in left field. I just think it's for defensive purposes. The 2-2. That's hit on the ground, but foul. It's clearly for defensive purposes. D-Ross says, facts, Ace, anything more than Rizzo is a win. Yeah, absolutely. And that doesn't take much. Big G could be the straw that stirs the drink of the veteran hitters. Well, we know what we're gonna get out of. We know what we're gonna get out of Carlos Stanton. We know what we're gonna get from Giancarlo Stanton when it comes to the playoffs. Bubble wrap him into the playoffs. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Weaver with the punch out. 5 outs away. Let's go. I knew that I should have I gotta work on my Devin Williams airdrop. I'll be taking some clips from Avatar: Last Airbender, but I just knew he was coming in his first game. First pitch, foul. 0-1, foul back to the backstop. Come on, Dream. Tiffany, what's up? Can we see Williams one day? On day one, we're probably, unless the Yankees score runs in the bottom of this frame, we're going to see Devin Williams against his, and it's so fitting that it's against his former team. The 0-1, that's hit weakly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt flips to Weaver for out number 2. Let's go, 2 down, 4 to go, baby. In this first stream that has been absolutely magnificent. David says he likes the early substitutions. This could give the youngster. This is so good to give the youngsters reps. Yeah. So it's a defensive replacement. You got to have some depth on the bench. So expect Trent Grisham to come in a lot this year for Jason Dominguez. First pitch catches the bottom of the zone. 0-1 to Reese Hoskins. Sean says he'll be patient. I'll be patient with Dominguez, as all Yankee fans should be. Guys need time to develop, man. Not everybody comes up and is like Barry Bonds, man. Aaron Judge. Not everybody's come up. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call top of the zone. Can we get these umpires some training, man, or some shit? Because these umpires have been bad today. Hit that like, guys. We are still 12 likes away from 100. We're stuck at 88. Let's get there. We can do it. I know we can do it. Thomas says, hey, Ace, glad you're back at it. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be back at it, man. Thank God for his blessings, man. Ball misses outside. The 2-1. Come on, Dream. Pow! Off the mask of Austin Wells. That hurts. I've had that happen several times. No, it actually might be off the shoulder of Wells. All right. Easy now. Easy now. Wells is in a lot of pain here. He's tough, man. Tough it out. Nope. Right off the shoulder of Wells. Ooh, that stings. Yep. Right up. Right right beside the pad. So we got ourselves an injury timeout. That shit's burning right now. Come on. Umpire needs glasses. MLB vision plan coverage ain't so good. Yeah, that right. All right, I think he's good to go. So it's baby steps for Dominguez. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kids need opportunity, man. Jason Dominguez needs to be afforded the same opportunity that Anthony Volpe got. Let him finish his development at this level. Here's the 2-2 outside. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. Come on, Weaver. Weaver looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The payoff pitch, and he walked them. 2-out walk keeps the inning alive. Here's Sal Frelick. First pitch, call strike. Next inning will be Jazz Grisham and Volpe. The 0-1 from Weaver. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, Weaver. Yankee Stadium's on their feet. The 0-2. Doesn't get the call at the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strike count. That's a beautiful pitch. That was a beautiful pitch and a good frame by Wells, too. One ball, 2 strikes here. Ball misses low. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Hit that like, guys. We got 30 people in the building. I know we got a couple more people that haven't smashed that like yet. If you're new to the channel, hit that like for yours truly. Thank you for subscribing to the Ace Avenue for your sports, movies, and more. Year-round Yankee coverage. I will be live on Saturday calling Game 2. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Dreamweaver comes in, puts him to sleep. We are 3 outs away from victory number 1. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Love it, baby. Cadeau says, remember it's March and Dominguez still a rookie. Oh, dude, you're not going to see me complain. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. I think he's going to be fine. I actually think he's going to be a stud. It's game 1. I'm not concerned at all whatsoever. None. All I care about is winning. Phillies are up 2-1 on the Nationals. It just feels so good to have baseball back. Monty says, Ace, thoughts on game 1 victory meal. I'm going to get pizza. I'm going to go get stuffed crust pizza. I haven't eaten yet today. Domino's has a fire stuffed crust pizza. Yes, rest in peace, Miller Gardner. Yep, we talked about that a couple times this stream, and it was very classy for the Yankees to do what they did too. But yeah, I'm going to pizza route. I'm going to pizza route today. Pizza time. The Guardians are up 4-3, so Jacob should be happy about that in the middle of 7th. That might fuck my parlay up. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Ah! First pitch to Jazz. Catch the outside corner, 0-1. What I'm going to do is, end the stream, I'm going to make some clips. Because I want to make some clips. And then I'm gonna go get food. Swing and a miss. And I'm going to sleep because I haven't really slept today too. So I already told myself I'm taking a day off. This game should be over by about, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying anything. Here's the 0-2. The pitch to Jazz outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Jazz pops this to left field. Slicing foul. I'm not opposed to more runs here. I'm really not. We don't have to see Devin Williams today. I'm not opposed to more runs. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Jazz. Foul. Stays alive. The 2-2. Way outside. 3-2. The 3-2. Jazz down on strikes. Locked them up backwards, K. All right, here's Trent Grisham. Took over for Jason Dominguez. First pitch, foul. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Grisham down to his last strike. Come on. Come on, Trent. Anthony Volpe's on deck. The 0-2. Grisham spoils that foul. Stays alive. The 0-2 to Grisham. Here's the pitch. Grisham hits this. Right field. That falls in for a base hit. Grisham's first at bat. First knock of the season for him. Brings up Anthony Volpe. Runner on first. One away. Drop those Volpe emojis. Sean says mustache swag. First pitch to Volpe. Called strike, but that should have been a ball. Volpe shakes his head. He doesn't like it. Neither do I. Volpe 1 for 3, batting .333 on the year. It's obviously game 1, so. First pitch to Volpe. Second pitch to Volpe. Pops this up. Right field. Shallow right. The right fielder's there. Makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Ben Rice. James says, let's go Yankees. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those no double play emojis. Ben Rice is on deck. He's been on base twice today. One for 2. Double run scored and a strikeout. First pitch to Rice. Rocket number 22. Fouls that away. The 0-1 to Rice. The pitch. Runner takes off. Throw to second. And he is gunned down to end the inning. I don't particularly mind that, but I'm not in love with that call there. I would rather you just let the bats try to do their job. That's more on Boone. I mean, to call that. But Devin Williams making his Yankee debut. We're down to our last 3 outs, guys. Hit that like button. See if we could get to 100. LeWesley says, good night, Ace. Catch you on the next one. Appreciate you, LeWesley, man. Thank you, man. LeWesley's been a big supporter of the channel. He's not even a Yankee fan. And LeWesley's constantly in here supporting. I appreciate you. Savius, what up, man? Why do they call this dude the Airbender? Because that changeup that he has defies gravity. Adrian, my guy, is in the building. Mi hermano. Adrian says, what up, brother? You're my dude. Adrian, what's good, man? How you living, Adrian? I know you happy our Yankees are winning right now. Hit that like, guys. Yankees are 3 outs away. Let's see if we can get 11 more likes. Jay, I haven't done it yet, Jay. I'm waiting. Jay's ahead of me. Was caught up, but the Yankees are back. That's right, Adrian. We are back, baby, and it feels so good. Yeah, you beat me to it, Jay. We're not there yet. Almost. Fuck it. Let's do it. Making his New York Yankees debut, we have Devin, the Airbender Williams.
Closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here as the New York Yankees are 3 outs away from victory number 1. First win of the 2025 season. And here he is on the mound, back with the beard too. I'm so glad the Yankees acquiesced and brought the beard policy back, mostly because of this man right here. When you feel good, you play good, and when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you play good. Let's go, Yankees. Living good, man. Pitching the offense on point from jump. Did you like the decision? Yes, loved it. Especially it worked out today. Leadoff home run. Love Austin Wells, the leadoff spot. We made history. First ever catcher to lead off for the Yankees on opening day. So there we go. How am I doing, man? I'm blessed, man. Can't complain, man. God is good. I'm just glad to be here. Family's good. Everybody's good. Yankees are winning. Let's close it out. Drop those closing time emojis if you guys are a member of the Ace Avenue. And hit that like, guys. We have 11. We are 11 away from 100. 11 more likes, I'll gift away a membership. But you're about to see, who asked that question? Savius. You're about to see why they call him the Airbender. About to see that nasty ass changeup. First pitch, catch the zone, 0-1. You ain't hooping. Welcome back, Ace. Thank you for popping back in. You ain't hooping. Feels good to be back. Finish the Brewers is what James says. Thank you, Beetlebug. The 0-1. There it is. Change up in the dirt, but he misses. 1-1. Thank you, Sean, Beetlebug, Jay, for dropping those emojis. 10 likes away from 100. '20 Rookie of the Year with the Brewers was Devin Williams. The 1-1. Low. Missed the changeup. 2-1. This is fun though, right? When you compete against your former teammates, it's so much fun. It really is. There were guys that I played with and then got to compete with them at a different level, and it was just so much fun. There's that nasty changeup. Check swing, got him. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count. That's what that changeup does. Very deceptive. Pittsburgh Pirates now have a 4-2 lead. That's good for my parlay. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's hit. Base hit to right field. Good piece of hitting. Good piece of 2-out hitting there by Ortiz. All right, let's get a double play here. Come on, Devin. 105 off the bat. Mick, thanks for popping in. Good evening, Ace from Glasgow, Scotland. Let's get the battle fever on. Come on, Yankees. That's right. Runner on first. Nobody out. Called strike. Good changeup on the inside corner. 0-1. The 0-1. That's hit deep to right field. The right fielder's going back, and that's going to be off the bottom of the wall. Here comes the throw in. Gets away from Jazz. Runner gets held up at third. So Devin Williams' Yankee debut gives up a single and a double, and the tying run is at the plate in the form of Jake Bauers, the former New York Yankee. What wouldn't be an opening day without a little dramatic, huh? Without a little dramatics. Good job by Grisham keeping that ball in. Getting that ball right out the bottom of the wall. First pitch to Bauers. Called strike, bottom of the zone, 0-1. Dre, chill out, Dre. What's up, Jared? Hit that like, guys. 10 likes away from 100. The 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little nervous. The 1-1. Ball outside. Your Red Sox are tied right now. That's what's up, man. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Come on, Devin. This is not the Yankee debut you're looking for. Unless he strikes out the side. Then that's one hell of a debut. The 2-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out here. Things got very interesting here. Called strike. Good changeup right there. 2-2. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Weakly hit foul. Stays alive. Gave him another changeup. Nah, Monty. He's fine, man. We got this, bro. We got this. Come on. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strike count. You don't want to load the bases. Come on, man. You can't put the tying runs on base. He's probably got to go fastball here. Bryce Turan is up. Jake Bowers is a dangerous guy to just give a fastball to, too. The 3-2. And he walked him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. For Bryce Turan. This is not the debut that... And the Orioles are kicking the shit out of the Blue Jays. Yo, somebody go out there and calm him down or something, man. Yankee debut. Might be a little nervous out there. Can somebody calm him the fuck down? The 9-hole hitter's up. Turan's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Calm down, OG. Calm down. The only good thing about the bases loaded, it's a double play at any base. So, hit on the corners, come home first, go to first. The 1-0. Wow. 1-1. And of course, they got to bring up the stats about what happened when his last appearance. You guys need to calm down. The 1-1. Ball misses high. Come on, Devin. The 2-1. Ball. 3-1. You got to go fastball here. You can't go change up here. You got to go fastball here. Jackson Cheerios on deck. Here's the 3-1. Fastball, fouled it away. He did us a favor on that one. He swung at ball 4. That would have knocked in the second run. He did us a favor. Make him pay. Come on, Devin. And they're warming up Fernando Cruz. Yankee Stadium's on their feet. Clap it up for the boy. Let's go. Support him. The 3-2. Payoff pitch. Nowhere to put him. Foul. Three balls, 2 strikes here. Here's the pitch. Hit center field. This should get 1 run in. Trent Grisham makes the catch. Runner's going to go to third, so it does keep the double play in order. You know what? We'll take it. Gets his first out. Double play still in order. 4-2 ball game. But here comes the top of the order. Here comes Matt Blake to settle things down. We are one pitch away from getting out of this and winning game one. Nice little double play, and let's go. Jacob says, take a breather, D-Will, and Yankee fans. Take a breath, guys. Double play ends this game. Let's go. First pitch to Chyeaaa. He's 0 for 4. In the dirt. Change up low. Got to get that change up higher, man. The changeup is not working for him right now. What closer has come to the Yankees and hasn't had hiccups? Yeah, it wouldn't be a Yankee closer without some dramatics, right? The 1-0. Foul. 1-1. You're gonna have to beat him with the fastball or the cutter. Here's the 1-1. Ball low, runner takes off, throw to second, and Jake Bauer steals second. The tying runs are in scoring position. All right, now you can get nervous. Tying runs in scoring position, that takes away the double play. We need a strikeout here. We need a strikeout. Come on, D-Will. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good changeup right there. Good changeup. 2-2. Come on, strike his ass out. Adrian says, we got this. Let's go. Let's hear that whistle. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Good pitch. The good thing is, day off tomorrow. Let him work. He's at 26 pitches. A rough outing for his first outing as a New York Yankee. It's not going to come easy. He's got to earn it. The 2-2. Ball high. 3-2. There is a base open, but you don't want to go back to the bases loaded. This might be his last. This might be his last batter. They might bring in Fernando Cruz after this. They might bring in Cruz if he walks him. The 3-2. Foul. Damn it, man. Come on, Devin. Earn your pinstripes, baby. Come on. Eighth pitch of this at bat. Sean says, come on, Williams. Here's the 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. One away. Let's go. One away. Come on, Williams. Here's Yelich. He's going to have to earn this. He's going to have to earn this. Pitch number 30 to Christian Yelich. Called strike. Bottom of the zone. There we go. That changeup had a little less bite, but more control. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1. Ball outside. Missed with that changeup. Chyeaaa has 5 Ks today. Does he? Damn. What's after the golden sombrero? What's after the golden sombrero? The 1-1. Foul! Down to his last strike. Let's go. Come on, D-Will. He's got to earn it. One ball, 2 strike count here. Yankee Stadium's on their feet. The 1-2. Ball misses high. Come on, Devin. Platinum case? Maybe. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball, low, check swing. He did not go. Oh, almost got him to go. 3-2. Come on, Dev. You got to go fastball here. You got to go fastball cutter here. You can't go changeup. He has not been reliable today. He's getting that first game nerves with the Yankees. The 3-2 hits a left field and foul. Three balls, 2 strike count. What do you go here? Chyeaaa, D-Rod, thank you for the $10 dono. I'm going to read it in a second, D-Rod. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Yankee Stadium is on their feet here. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams closes down the game, and the Yankees win opening day of 2025 with a 4-2 victory. Let's go, Yankees!
Here comes the Yankees.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today, and I'm glad you all could be a part of it with a 4-2 victory. Devin Williams made it interesting at the end, but he closes it down like all good closers do. What an opening day win for our New York Yankees. D-Rod says, let's make this a great season for all of us. You keep doing what you're doing, Ace. All the best, and I appreciate you. Thank you for that $10 dono. I told you guys to calm down. Breathe easy, calm it there. I told you guys to calm down. Everybody talking about, drop those Yankees wins emojis in the chat, guys. Let's fucking go. One more time for the one time for all the New York Yankee fans out there. It feels so good to get another Yankees win. The first win of the season feels so good.
Here comes the Yankees.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Let's fucking go. Woo! 1 down. 161 to go. Jacob says, let's fucking go. 42 pitches, but we got a day off tomorrow, Jacob. So, look, he put himself in a jam. He got himself out of it. What wouldn't be a Yankees game without little dramatics? Who doesn't like a flair for the dramatic? We all do. That just adds to how good this opening day was, because you had the pressure-packed situation, and he got out of it. OG was... I'm not going for... I'm calling out people. I'm taking receipts. OG was panicking. Said, what a disgrace. My boy Dre. Yeah, Dre. Yeah, I'm not going to give you too much shit. But yeah, there were some people that were panicking. Let's calm down. OG say, Houston, we got a problem. No problem. No problemo. Let's go. Good win. enjoy this win, guys. It's one win. Yankees are off tomorrow. All you can do is take one win at a time. Great opening day. I do appreciate you guys for popping in here. You guys are the best. First stream of the 2025 New York Yankees season. Thank you guys for being a part of it. For real. 4-2 victory. Let's see who actually won the poll real quick at player of the game. Austin Wells, player of the game so far. So Austin Wells won that poll. Let's go ahead and end that. 34%. T dropping that. Thank you, T. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Savius. Everybody for dropping those emojis. You guys are incredible. Day off tomorrow for your boy. Enjoy that New York slice of pizza. Unfortunately, it's not a New York slice of pizza, but you know. But I am going to, make sure you guys hit that like on the way out, guys. 8 likes away from 100. So far, 92 is the record for the 2025 season. But what a stream it was. It feels so good to be back, just calling our New York Yankees in front of you guys. I wouldn't have it any other way, and you can't ask for a better start to the season than this. It was entertaining from the beginning with the Austin Wells home run. It was entertaining all to the end with Devin Williams struggling, but he got the job done. Sometimes you need a rough outing like this to kind of calm you down, because if you got through this, you might be able to get through anything. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of life. Life is going to punch you. You're going to get hit in life. But like a great person said, it's not how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Who said that before we get out of here? But yeah, that's life. You know, so hey, we got the W. Play that Frank Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? As everybody's leaving the stadium, congratulations to everybody that was out there. What a great stream it was, man. You guys are incredible. For the first time in 2025, I'm gonna head out of here. You guys have yourselves a good rest of the evening. Got a couple things in store, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. You guys are incredible. Appreciate all you. Make sure I'm all. I gotta put great first dub is what Adrian says. He says Rocky. That's right. That's right. What a quote. Gotta make sure I put the chat back up too, because this is kind of annoying today. But look, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. You guys have yourselves a good rest of the evening. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm taking the day off tomorrow. See you guys on Saturday for game 2 of the 2025 season. Have a good rest of your night. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.